Hello, I'm Eagle Gardens, Eagle Gardens 1 on Instagram. This is episode 593.5 WEedNerdWorld. I am to smoke weed for the rest of my life. Hell yeah, you will. Not too far from that shit either. Weed for the rest of my life. Cheers, Bradley Ridley. B Ridley, as I call it, Smart Poker. Cheers to you. Give me my chat pop out here. Yeah. Little Cottonmouth Kings. What I do with my chat? It's gone. Still kind of looking for. So true. Who we got there? Stu Moo, Decoy Bacon, Smart Poker. Who we got? JG, Modern Genetics, Script Ribbit, Root Rossipon. A bunch of people popping in. That chat popped out up here. Ty from Loyalty Organics here. Fucking. There you go. Man, this fucking Windows 7 or 11. So stupid. 1 second, Ty. I'm trying to get this thing lined up. Bam. Finally. For the rest of my life. Hit a phone bag in. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's working. What's up, Ty? You gonna smoke weed for the rest of your life? I'm pledging right now.
What's up, Eagle? Chat.
Cheers, brother.
I love this song.
I'm actually a big fan of Cottonmouth Kings. It's one of them ones you can really just turn on and let YouTube run through their library. You know what I mean? So how's your day, brother?
It was not too bad, a little rough, but then it got excellent as the night went on, and I didn't get any garden work done because I was glued to the show. It was excellent. Everybody should listen to that, in my opinion.
It was definitely a good conversation. I thank Chad for coming to me and wanting to do that in particular episode. I gotta give him credit. It was his idea to come on and talk to everybody. We were the people to do it, and I kind of agreed with that. So glad you enjoyed. I'll be honest with you.
I hope everybody else in the chat and everybody else caught on the replay too enjoyed it also. Make sure you share it with somebody too.
Roll up this Conquer. Fire it up rather than roll it up.
I'm having a hard time hearing you.
I wonder, it might be because it's trying to, the music might be drowning me out. Let's see here. But it might be my mic. Flipping back and forth. Any better now? A little bit? No better?
A little bit, yeah. It's all right. It's a good song. I'll shut up. I'll smoke.
I do have the filters. I like it. Shrooms, mushrooms, one with dirt ball. That's one of my favorites.
Mushroom clouds. What? Now I lost your voice completely.
Can't hear me at all now? Hopefully it ain't me. Could be though.
No, I hear you now. That's weird. Okay. How does it sound to chat?
Ross. Yeah, how do I sound, chat? Am I sounding okay to you guys? I'm hoping to get that martial artist interview too, Rasufa. I was hoping since I seen him on the Future Cannabis Project that night, I'm like, oh, this might have busted his cherry a little bit. Maybe I can get him on. I got terrible cotton mouth.
Is that the theme for the night? You got the song, you got Cottonmouth. I'm getting Cottonmouth.
Must be. I started the night with that theme, I guess. Some of that shit I get tongue tied because I lost this tooth in a fight. Keep that guard up. Watch out for that kick. And a lot of times that thing will get dry, and when I talk, my tongue kind of like sticks to it, almost like a fly trap sometimes. And it can be a bitch. It's one of those nights where it seems to be just super dry.
I can relate with all the different drugs and pills I've done and all the teeth I've lost. There's a lot of words, and it's hard, it's hard to pronunciate some words, and then my stuttering on top of that. And yeah, I mean, but it's something I'm working through still every day, even more so being live with whoever watches this. So it's all good. It's good for the heart, good for the soul. You grow.
What are you smoking on? Did you say what you were puffing on there?
Some bubble. It's a mixture of the Tangy, some space dust, and there might have been a little bit of the leftover stuff from Johnny and Blind Cat. Just mix some of all that up and just threw it in the bowl.
So I called that like the festival style, basically. When you get a bunch of that shit, mixed strains.
I like to mix it up. Sometimes it's just one, sometimes it's a mixture. All depends. What's up, Green Fingers?
I don't even see him yet. My connection's so shitty.
Oh, he just popped on my end. I moved the
Cheers,
screen
Green
over so now I can
Fingers.
see more people on the screen, because before I had it on just one on whoever's talking. And I think that's where I was getting mixed up and like accidentally interrupting people, not meaning to. So trying to work through that too.
Well, I gotta give Tal some credit. Oh, it's a little work. Zoom's everybody's connection, you know what I mean, makes it a little bit difficult sometimes. I've had some like fucking the other night with the Dab Hunter. I was a good 30, 40 seconds behind her until fucking half hour into it. I'm over here fucking switching connections, trying to shut shit off, you know what I mean? And that's you can tell when things kind of started clicking. I seem to be a little bit more responsive. But so that has a lot to do. Timing can be very much difficult with this live shit. And then I gotta give Tao some props, man. It's even harder when you take this away. You know what I mean? You put that shield up and nobody can actually like see you motioning to talk or something. It's harder to slide in and make it smooth even yet. It's even harder yet.
It is. And that was one thing that I don't know, I kind of like not learned, but like I kind of picked up on like early on, like when the internet first came out and like the whole texting and all that. And that's why I just adapted, like I text like I talk. So that way people can like associate those two, where that way it's, that'd be a little bit harder to read something and be like, well, am I being a dick? So like it's something that I've done. But there's sometimes that things can get misconstrued or misrelayed in text very easily. I misread things all the time. Cheers, Stoney.
Good morning, guys. Eagle,
Cheers,
Green Fingers.
Green Fingers.
Cheers. Cheers, Eagle. I can finally hear you guys now. Fucking headphones.
I was gonna say you're too young for a hearing aid.
Yeah, I know they keep fucking trying to cut off the phone. Like they just keep connecting, pissing me off.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I can hear you guys. Crickets.
What are you smoking
Or
on,
can
Green?
you?
What was that?
What are you guys smoking on?
Oh,
I'll beat Eagle to the punch.
I'm smoking on Kazoo's Mango Smiles. He sent me beans last year, and I finally got around to it, and I'm glad I did because this stuff is really good, man. There's a little bud, a lower one. They're giant buds, and they didn't shrink bad either. You know, normally you see them, they're like this. Oh, look at this big bud. And you pull it out of a dry tent 14 days later, and it's like, holy shit, what had happened to that thing? These things stayed huge, man. And they're tasty, and yeah, it's a nighttime smoke. It'll wreck your day for sure. But shout out to Kazoo, man.
yeah.
Yeah, shout out. I got a couple of his stuff I'm going to be making, or got to take some cuts tomorrow, transplant, and a few days away, flip. And we'll see how those go.
Right on.
What are you smoking on, Eagle?
A fine mix of all the shit that fell on the floor during the landfill.
I wanted to make sure I timed that right at that last puff. So he had to answer right on that cough.
I was gonna say something good.
Yeah, right.
Look at
Or
him, Joe.
depending on what that was off the ground, you know.
Well,
Mine has
yeah, now
dog
that I know it
hair,
was off
so
the ground, it could be something else. So
mine's full
Hey.
of dog hair, so it takes 2 hours to pick through that shit. I'm like,
I don't
fuck.
know, dude. Dog terps are in, man.
Yeah,
I know I smoked a ton of hair in my day, dude. Are you kidding me? Get that brick and you're
What kind of
pulling
dog
it
turds are
apart.
we talking here? We talking ass, puppy
No,
breath,
no,
that
no.
fishy breath they have sometimes,
Dog hair,
fuck.
wet hair
Yeah.
terps.
wet dog,
Wet dog
wet
terps.
dog.
just
Oh,
just
man.
ass, just the dog ass farts, like the greasy, smelly, burning ones that like hurt. It's like, fuck, dude, why'd you fart? Burns my nostrils, bro.
Starts melting the skin off your face. Some of them are that bad, man.
I had a fucking dog that made me pull over one time. I shit you not, man. He is fucking pit bull, right? A Brendel, beautiful dog, great natured. Wasn't what you think you know when you think pit bull. But I had the habit of fucking riding. He'd ride around with me all the time. And basically, when I stopped for food, rallies, he would get rallies. You know what I mean? I just fucking throw him a burger and shit. This in particular fucking day, I stop at fucking rallies and I flip Joker a big Buford and fucking we're all good, man. He's tearing that thing up, and granted, it's like fucking late fall, almost winter, windows up weather here in Michigan for sure. And all of a sudden, he starts just unleashing the nastiest dog gas you can fucking imagine from that big Buford. And I had no choice, literally, but to pull over and open the fucking doors to exhaust this fucking nasty dog ass. It was the last big Buford he ever got. The last fucking big Buford, man. It was, oh man, turned my stomach.
I'm just thinking of the Seinfeld episode when Kramer was feeding the horse that what the hell is that canned stuff? Yeah, like the raviolis or something. The horse is like that horse and carriage ride in the wintertime for the people at Christmas, and they get in the back and the thing's farting and the people are like dying back there.
It stops, takes a big dump. You're like, oh man.
Oh man. Yeah,
Cheers,
dogs,
man.
they can unleash some pretty nasty farts, man. We had a dachshund that he loved beer, and man, he'd knock that beer over, and he'd just fall over on his side and pee all over himself and just start farting. And it was like, oh my god, he was horrible.
It's a terrible drunk.
So, kind of on that note, a little bit, man. My current dog, Bubba. Oh, and before I get too far into the story, welcome, Johnny. Cheers, brother.
Cheers, Johnny.
Fucking my current dog, Bubba. I still am in the terrible habit of flipping burgers to my dog there. But this is the funny thing. At McDonald's, that dog won't. McDonald's is like the only fucking closed fast food restaurant we have. So fucking, I go through McDonald's and I like say get him a cheeseburger or something. That dog will not eat chicken nuggets. Will not eat them. He'll sit there right on the fucking seat. He'll fucking sniff them, whatever. And he'll be like, I ain't eating that shit. Which makes me go, I ain't eating
it either. Yeah.
And then when he eats, when I flip him a burger, shit you not, he will fucking take his nose and he'll flip it open and he'll eat like the dry side of the bun first. And then he'll flip the burger off and eat the other side, mustard, ketchup, and condiment side, and then be like, "Oh, I guess I'll finish that burger off." You know what I mean? You don't even want that fucking meat.
Because it's probably not meat. And he's like, what are you guys doing with this thing?
So processed that it's not meat no more. You're right.
Yeah, we've got a little Boston Terrier that it's like if it's anything other than his dog food, I mean, this little dog will blow this house out. It's like, oh man, like what did you eat? Like something died, and then he crapped it out, ate it, and then farted it out again. It's like, man.
Oh, whoa,
Yeah, that's
double. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
No one's topping that.
Oh,
That's some stank going
that
on
reminds
there.
me of the Adam Carolla joke of people used to think I made my cat eat the cat shit off the hibachi. Like when he said that shit, it's like that's how bad the smell was inside somebody's house. Like a cat ate their own shit off a hot hibachi. Like,
Oh no.
yeah. It's like fuck. I smelled houses like that before. It's like fuck, cat lady, please, man. Fuck. Jesus.
You know,
Hey, John.
as far as you say, talk about the cat lady or whatever, I hear cannabis being referred of cat piss. You know what I mean? That cat piss turd. And that shit, I wouldn't even smoke it. If you were to like, oh yeah, I got some cat piss. I have such a fucking mental tick from a fire job one time that this lady had a crazy number of cats. But even after the fire, you couldn't even go into that building because the fucking ammonia and fucking cat piss smell would fucking take your breath. I mean, it was like when the days you drew straws, basically you were sent because they'd be like, yeah, you guys go out there or whatever, you know. That was like the punishment job. You always felt like you were being punished. What's up, man? They got to go do that, man. Why we got to go fucking take care of this bullshit, man? But yeah, just because of that smell embedded in my head, fucking cat piss turds are like, yeah.
I grew up around it, so it didn't bug me at all. It was around, so it was acquired, I guess.
It was acquired. He used to the fragrance.
Cat piss is weird too because I've had a girlfriend with cats and stuff. I actually had some cats at one time with my girlfriend, but those cats didn't piss in the house. But my other girlfriend's cat was pissing in the house. You could smell it. And you're thinking it's over here, but when we actually got down and got everything out of there, I tore the carpet up to get rid of it and change it out. I'm finding the piss like in the spots where it didn't smell like piss. It was weird. It was like, I always thought it was over here behind the couch. No, it was over here in the corner, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's piss or if it's spray, because it's,
Spray.
you know, you could tell there was a little, you know, like some shit got in there, but it wasn't like, you know, puddles of it or anything.
Yeah. I had a few cats. It's mostly spray when they're marking their territory, and you can't really see it. It's like a musk, just like fucking real fine mist. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So like it gets everywhere. It goes through the
It
air.
was, yeah, it's nasty
Everywhere.
though, man. It's like skunk, you know, kind of like a skunk situation, right?
Yep,
Very much
pretty
so.
similar.
Yeah, it's nasty.
It's the ammonia part that gets you after. It's the first part is the cat muskiness from the piss, but then like after like a few days, then it starts to build up that ammonia smell. But like the musk, you really don't notice right away. Like you could be wearing the shit and like you could go somewhere, not notice, and then someone will point it out, then you'll smell the shit. Be like, oh fuck, what the hell? Fucking cat piss on me. Fucking dog piss, same shit. Like you don't notice it until you're
Testing for
somewhere else.
Johnny. I don't think we can hear Johnny that good. Can you say something, Johnny?
You can't hear me that good?
Oh yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Tiny bit.
Yeah.
I thought he
Okay.
said something.
Did you say anything so
Yeah.
far?
Just
No,
I
I
thought you
farted
tried to-
earlier. You didn't hear that, thank God.
I farted earlier.
no. No. Filter caught that. Thank goodness.
Yeah.
How you doing, Johnny?
Doing okay. Went to the doctor's today.
How'd it go?
How'd that go?
It was well, it's kind of unnerving. I got pictures and shit of what they're gonna do to me.
Oh,
It's kind of interesting. So I'm gonna have screws. I'm gonna have 3 different screws and a plate in my neck, and they're gonna go through the front of my neck. And they said I have to shave off a lot of my beard up underneath here, so I guess I'm gonna shave some off.
Oh no.
So, yeah, they'll be going through the front, splitting it open, going in and doing the work that way.
Ouch.
yeah.
It'll be connecting 3 vertebrae from what I'm seeing.
But this is going to make things much better for you.
Well, it's going to relieve the extreme pressure I have when I turn my head. When it feels like my neck's just going to, my head's going to fall off my neck, you know, basically.
Yeah, I'm sure that feels great.
Yeah, it doesn't feel that good, but you know, it's good to be alive. You know, you're kicking when that shit's going on, so that's good.
Ow. Oh,
Yeah, so that's exciting, and that should happen next month.
Well,
Right.
like I told you when you were over here, you need anything while you're healing and all that, I got you. Whatever you need. Just gotta say
Well,
the word.
he was telling me that it was going to be a real easy operation. It's only about an hour to 2.5 hours tops.
damn.
You know.
Easy
And,
for who? Him or you?
I know, right?
Yeah.
I
Well,
mean,
well, no, he said it's always been pretty easy for the people that get done with it. They always feel better afterwards. And I said, well, that's going to be a relief. Because
Yeah,
I'm
that's
tired of
nice.
feeling like shit, you know? Because, yeah, it's just, I got to be real careful not to piss anybody off to hit me. You know what I'm saying? So,
I think you're all right, Johnny.
You'll be all right,
Yeah.
Johnny.
Yeah.
Hi, Chicha. Hey, Smiley.
hey, Cheetah.
Hey,
Morning,
Smiley, how you doing?
guys.
Chicha, got coffee?
Yeah, of course.
All right.
Of course.
Of course.
I have to get this out of the way real quick. Smiley
Show prep.
freaking fist bump earlier today when Dr. Faust came on.
Oh,
was
yeah.
fucking awesome.
That was,
Sorry,
I gotta go
didn't
back and watch. I came in on the back end of that, so
Yeah, that was really cool. I watched some of that.
His expressions was everything. I just had to get
Smiley's
that
was the best when when Peter showed up with the doctor. He's like, yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was like Tiger Woods when he hits that putt from fucking. He's like, yeah.
Well, I'll be honest too. You know, I'm kind of interested now because I've been using these earth juice, which is all organic stuff, and just in the veg part alone is really. I don't know. The plants just seem much happier. So now I'm like, okay, I guess it's time to get my books and pencil and get back to school.
No.
We're going organic, baby.
Going organic?
All right.
It's the in thing. Everybody's doing it.
You gotta start growing a beard now. You gotta start growing it.
I do it. This is as far as the beard goes, man. I can't get past stuff. I try, man, and it just I'm like this constantly, and it drives me nuts. And
You got to take a shower and keep it clean, man.
see, now there you go. Now that totally fucks everything up on me, SoCal. I can't do that. How I keep my
Right on, SoCal.
silky smooth skin, so silky smooth.
Well, hey,
Welcome
welcome to the Cool Kids Club on the organic side.
Yeah. I still gotta use up all this other stuff though. I can't throw it away. Money.
That's when you become a gifter.
Synganic. Well, I've been kind of synganic because I only ran like the first 3 weeks of flour with salts, and then that's when I switched over, start running back one and all that, which is so bad for you, know. So now I stopped doing that. And I bought this earth juice stuff, so, and the plants seem to like it. So, game on.
He likes it. He likes it.
Yeah,
Mikey.
Mikey, give him. He'll take it. He'll eat anything. Ooh, look.
That's funny shit, though.
Are you guys old enough to remember that commercial, or did I stump you
Oh
right
man,
there?
yeah, I saw it when it first came out.
Yeah, right. What was it, Cheerios or some shit, or
No,
No, it was
Life.
Life cereal.
Light?
Cereal.
Yeah,
And that shit was
LIFE,
gross.
Life
Oh.
cereal.
yeah, it was.
Yeah,
Mikey
but
was
it's
wrong.
Mikey, you don't like anything.
Right?
Yeah.
What? He'll eat that mush? Wow.
It must
Yeah,
be
because
good.
once that shit got soft, man, it was just like, oh yeah, push it away.
Yeah, that commercial was back in the days of the triple beams.
I still have one of those.
You still
Yeah, I
use
wish I still had mine.
I got one around here
badass.
somewhere.
You
I
still
sold it in a yard sale.
Get them at middle schools across America.
What are you saying, Green Fingers?
Oh, I got mine at school. That's what I'm saying.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Found that shit early.
Yeah.
Before I dropped out. I was like, hell yeah. Allegedly.
Well, allegedly, yeah, that's not the only person that got one there.
I know. Fucking
Or
school.
4 or
the whole
5.
bunch of new ones. I got one from Wico allegedly too. The candy ones, the candy spills, they're fucking hard.
Oh yeah, Thunder Dan uses it too. Right on, brother. I know. Here's the best part about that earth juice. It's like only $9 for a giant bottle of it. Where all the other synthetic shit is all $28, $30. It's like,
Damn.
yeah, what the hell am I doing? Why am I using this crap? I'm using
Right?
something that, you know. So that was a no-brainer there.
SoCal.
Cheers,
What do you think of
Philip.
the growth?
looking good, Johnny.
Yeah.
Ty's the
That's
host.
the
though.
Mendo Loco right there.
He's got
What?
an shit. Ty,
That's,
Eagle.
that's
Oh wait. Oh shit.
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
this is SoCal's Mendo
This is new
Loco
to
right
me.
here.
Have you guys, Chicha, thank you for giving Dub that seed. Jesus
Oh, you're
Christ.
welcome.
Have you guys seen the ones that Chicha's buddy's growing? The Mendo Loco?
Dude.
Yeah.
That
it's
shit
beautiful.
is Yeah, that's the best one I've seen of that. Even on the ones I've grown, that's the best one I've seen.
Hmm.
Looks wise,
This is
you know.
this is your crazy Uncle Josh right here.
Oh, nice. Johnny's grown that out farther than I have.
Yeah, I told Dub
Start-
to give me a full
Starting
smoke
to get some
report.
frost on him.
Hey, Smiley,
Yeah.
did you put it on full screen?
No, I can't. You're host.
Your
How did
host,
I
make
do
somebody
it?
else host,
Are
and
you
then
on
they
a
can
phone
fucking
or are you on a computer?
But
I'm on a
make the pill the host.
Red
Make
pill.
the pill the
Red
host.
pill, what's
Make
happening,
Red
brother?
Pill host.
If it's on gallery mode for you and you see all of us, it'll switch it so everyone on YouTube sees all of us.
or if you
Cheers,
just
Kenny.
click on my box and then the three little buttons, the three little dots that pop up, you can click and make me host or red pill or anybody host. It don't matter.
Pill or Smiley, one of the two. The rest of us are pretty.
Or you can do it. You can do it too. It's fine, Ty. You just gotta click on the same, like if Johnny's talking, you click on his and then it says spotlight and then make it
Oh.
spotlight. So like your hat says, I'm high.
I was about to say that too.
What's up,
You got a
Kitty?
meme right there. You don't even got to make one.
Right? Fuck, it's a living.
I
you
don't
meme.
have that.
Swoop it in.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, guys. Long time no see.
Yo, Kenny, cheers.
Yeah, Red
You
Pill.
been,
It's
Red
really
Pill?
good to see you, brother.
Yeah.
Mhm.
some shit, man.
Very good.
Missed you guys.
What you been doing?
Well, you know you've been missed.
I just been hanging out, man. Switching hours around, trying to get back in the schedule. You know,
Nice.
nothing special.
You growing?
Well, you know, the seasons are changing, and I am trying to see if I can maybe. It would really help if I had some feminized autoflower seeds. I mean,
Feminized, huh?
Which
that'd
kind?
be my choice because I'd basically be stuck to guerrilla growing, and where it would be guerrilla growing, it'd be where there's still street light type stuff, you know.
Yep.
So one is the sooner it's done, the better. And two is if it's too much light for the plant to like get in the flower when it's supposed to. I'm not really worried about like a light leak inside where it would cause Hermes. I'm more worried about it not being able to flower and finish right.
Well, I grew out 3 of them last year, and it's the first and only time I've done them, and they flowered. I brought them out there in like the end of May, the beginning of June, and they started flowering in the beginning of July.
Mhm. Yeah, I've done them in autoflowers outdoor in the past too. So,
But
know
I mean,
that's-
I don't know if that's, is that strain dependent or
I don't really. I mean, it's all when you start the seed dependent, right?
Yeah.
Because they're already going to start flowering any given time when you start the seed. So I want, because you don't really got to. I haven't had an auto flower big enough during the middle of the summer, like July, August, to worry about the same kind of problems you'd want or not worry about, in fall with big plants and bud rot and that kind of shit. So I don't know if that even happens in the summer, if anyone's grown out auto flowers, or I guess even light dep in the middle of the summer, like July. How bad does it get? Is it worse than in the fall?
I've always just grown outside with the sun, never used any sort of artificial light outdoors. So I don't know.
Yeah.
But I'm also in an area too where bud rot doesn't really happen here because we don't get rain and shit like that. So
And when I did it too, I never really gave my chance, I never really set myself up for that to happen because a lot of the seeds I grew outside, I specifically looked for mold resistance. Like Greenhouse Seeds has 2 of them. One's actually called anti-mold strain, The other one's called the Church. And they're both grown in pretty much every climate that they would likely have that kind of issue. So they've been tested, you know, and I just went with that as a safe bet because I already knew I'd kind of get myself into it being where I'm at. So, the auto
What about a
flowers.
real early strain?
What's that?
What about a real early strain? Like a 55-day or something like that?
Then I would still start it late because then it'd be a height management issue because it's got to be under 6 feet.
Gotcha. Do both.
Yeah. I think my ex-wife goes 55 days.
Is that before showers or?
Wait, what?
No, I'm neglecting me. My ex-wife.
Oh,
I never was married, bro. But yeah, that's a great one.
So I got two areas. One, I'm thinking I can do more of like strain, you know, even regular seeds, and come back and look at them and see if they're male or female, and come out and check on them. But one is just they need to be small and be able to be stashed somewhere. I mean, they're literally like gonna basically be out on the street. So I just figure I don't gotta worry about it with auto flowers because they're not gonna get stressed out from the light, not, you know, being able to control the artificial light during that night.
So are you in an area where it's like concrete jungle, or do you have, you know, kind of places you can go out away from people? Out in the sunlight.
Hey, who's wrinkling paper, man?
I know.
No, that's Johnny. I think he's making a tinfoil hat.
Right?
Hang on, I gotta put it in now.
You must wear them.
That was
guys.
me.
It's real.
It's good to know my fucking microphone's working.
I wonder what happened to Tal. He was trying to come in a while back.
The only reason I know it was you, Johnny, is you were highlighted with the green ring while Red Pill's talking, and you're sprinkling over there.
The one fucking time we can hear Johnny, it's him making a tinfoil.
Perfect
Well,
fucking tinfoil.
you guys know I upgraded for you guys, so I got new earbuds.
Oh yeah, you sound fucking awesome. Holy shit.
Just for my Gromies, so you guys could actually hear Robot Johnny.
You do actually sound really good tonight.
It's a lot clearer. That's good to know. That's good. Because I know those other earbuds, they were losing connection. You know what I'm saying? They were not connecting as good as they used to the Bluetooth. So there was something.
Oh yeah,
I
believe me, we
probably
noticed.
dropped it about 10 times too many times. Let's just say that. So these little guys are not shock resistant.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how's it? How's it up in Vegas? Are you guys getting busier again? Is things like getting back to normal, or?
Well, it's been getting busy for the past year and a half, 2 years now, because
Pre-COVID, you guys got busier?
well, no, California's been moving out here.
Oh yeah, that way, yeah.
So it's been getting busier and busier. We just, nothing's really happening.
Hey, I just want to apologize to all you guys for the Californians moving to your areas. That's not all of us, man. That's
don't
like
do that.
the wrong ones are leaving.
No, there were already transplants that came to California, thought they could make it, and they couldn't cut it. That's the people that are leaving. So
Wait a minute. So we're getting
real
all
Californians stayed in
rejected?
California. I mean, we know it was shitty from the beginning. That other people didn't know it was shitty. They moved here, and then they found out, and then they left. So
Vegas is a very strange
here in the
town.
80s.
If you can make it in Vegas for 2 years, then you could probably make it here. But if you can't make it within 2 years, normally you end up either on the streets or going home.
You know what I learned when I living in Vegas was that nobody in Vegas is from Vegas.
Yeah, it's very
It's
transient.
transient town, right?
Yeah. And everybody out there is the
Yes.
fakest motherfucker you'll ever meet.
Sounds like
Yeah.
Southern Cal.
Just like
There's
right here.
a,
Dude, it's worse.
there's a couple of people around me that are actually native Las Vegas, and it's a trip, man.
It's all lies, no love. All lies, no love. That's all you get out here. Got the shit
Yeah, I
tattooed
think
on
it's
me.
kind of contagious around the globe now.
Well, Ty will understand this too. Like, there's a little town outside of Vegas, just 30 minutes south of Vegas, that you can tell in those towns like that who's cooking meth and who's growing weed as you drive down the street just by what it smells like.
Really? Wow.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
There's a
And
fire
Some
out here.
people are, you'll know because either people are stealing power or people are stealing everything else.
oh, dude, out there they were stealing it all. They were
Those are the
stealing it all.
methods.
So Ty will understand this from living out in that same town. So when I was out there, Ty, I was up towards the end of the zigzag at Gold and Seneca, right off Chicky. All right, you know the area I'm talking about. We had a big ass Quonset hut built onto the house, so it was like the whole backyard turned into a part of the inside of the house. You know, the pool, all of that was indoor, because now you open the master bedroom door and you're walking down the little deck to the swimming pool and the jacuzzi and pool table and all that shit, right? So that
Sounds
wasn't
like
like
a horrible place.
it fucking was. And Ty will agree with me. It sounds beautiful, but it was a fucking, if the world was going to take a shit, that's where it would come from.
Sounds fun.
But this whole like outdoor pool area and bar, we had a bar, we had a pool table, jacuzzi, fucking upstairs loft, a little dance floor, all of that in this like airplane hangar building thing, right? That was built onto the house.
Wow.
When I moved out of that house, I went back a month later to look at the freaking house because my dad still lived out in that town. And that whole fucking part of the house is stripped.
Damn.
The copper, the air conditioners, anything recyclable was gone.
Doesn't surprise me. Hey,
Became
I'll
the
be
neighborhood.
right back. I hear my dogs are going off. Let me go check something out.
I would say SoCal. I would say that's what you get for leaving it all there.
Well, it wasn't
Right.
No, it was
I mean, if you really cared about it, you wouldn't have just left it all there.
Yeah,
no.
all that
I
plumbing,
didn't give a shit about that place at all.
electrical. Yeah.
Well,
All the
exactly.
appliances,
Somebody else did. So
the toilet,
Man,
everything gets
when you
jacked.
leave a place,
Cabinet.
man, you're supposed to take the front door with you. You know?
Well, no, I got fucked out of this deal. It was one of those rent to own things, and fucking 2.5 years in, they're like, oh well, yeah, we get it. You've been paying the mortgage. You've been paying over, so you can pay it off faster, but we haven't been paying the bank, so you got to go.
Wow.
So when I walked out of that place, I was like, fuck them, let them have it.
Right.
Fuck you
Yeah,
guys.
you should have ripped out the copper and the plumbing.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm not that type of a douchebag.
Totally.
I may be a fucking dirtbag, but I'm not a douchebag like that,
that's bad combo.
Right.
Right.
Now, how did you work that in? Even when you said something about the douche thing, that when Chad said douche, and then you said kind
snob.
words or something like that.
Douche.
Wise
something about
words. That was wise words. It was.
Let's show you could hear douchebag and wise words in the same sentence. Or
Yeah,
douche novel.
that was awesome, man. I
Yeah.
love that shit.
Modern.
Welcome in. We never killed Kenny.
Modern killed Kenny. Cheers, guys.
Oh, Modern
Modern.
slipped in there. I didn't even see you in there.
What's
buddy.
up, Kenny? I don't think I've been in here with Kenny before.
What's up, Modern?
You were born again virgin.
That's
Oh
funny.
shit, where'd I go? What I do here? Push the wrong buttons. Trying to get out of here. There I am. Hi. It's a born again version here.
Nice.
How's it feel?
Like the very first time.
Like warm
I
apple
know I'm still a
pie.
virgin. I don't know yet. Yeah.
Like warm apple.
He gets
Why?
wet just thinking about it.
Like the
You right,
McDonald's
Modern?
kind, or
Yeah, you
Wait,
get
what?
wet just thinking about it.
I bet she was wet the other night there, Johnny.
Johnny. He did have sore shoulders, he said. But
Oh shit!
What's
I
up,
slept through
everybody
that
in
show
chat?
nearly. I was nearly asleep through that whole show. My eyes were closed. I was listening.
they sure put me to sleep after that. I mean,
Yeah.
I watched it 4 times. I mean, I didn't go to sleep at all. Great episode.
Yeah.
Everybody in here talking fucking talking shit with Eagle tonight.
I think that's what it's called. Something like the Weed Nerd World.
Are you talking shit tonight, Johnny?
I don't think so.
hey, if I'm talking shit. So
What's up, Chad Westport? That was an interesting episode. I was watching it, but I didn't get to watch all of it yet.
I think Chad's right though. The born again virgin episode or a show. It could be a show.
It is a TV show. Look, it's a TV show. Can't you see it?
It's,
Right? He
oh,
wants
It's a
you,
TV
but we
show.
want
there's like a
you to be
chair in
on
the
it.
background.
Oh, yeah. I was joking. I used to joke around on somebody's chat. And it was a born again version. All of a sudden, I saw that on TV, and I was like, "Holy shit!" It was actually a TV show called Born Again Version.
I had no
Background.
idea. I don't watch TV, so I'm like, all right.
They make a show out of anything, won't they?
Heck yeah.
I guess so.
How much they paying you, Modern?
Yeah.
Who's paying me to be a
Born again
virgin?
virgin.
Yeah, how much are they
That'd be
paying you to be
nice.
on that show?
I don't know. I have to check into it.
It's just deposit the checks on my bank account. I don't know necessarily.
What's
Yeah,
up, SoCal?
We got a cold
Said
snap
fuck
out
you to
here.
anybody yet today?
no, you know what? Fuck you.
Oh, why? Damn, I don't be a virgin anymore.
Hey, you'll never go back to sheep. I'll tell you that.
Oh,
Never
How
go
you
back to
doing,
the
man?
sheep.
How things going back there for you?
This is going good. This is going real good.
Nice progress being made on the whole deal.
Yeah, I got the city to work with me. I got them. I still had to go through blueprints and so forth, but I got them to only let me do the part of the building that is where weeds being grown. So I only got to do half the building. So I was happy with that. Get what I take. So now I got to go back to the architect, and he's got to split it up, phase 1 and a phase 2. So
Well, that's cool. That's
I'll
going
be
to
rolling
reduce the
pretty
amount
soon.
of cost up front, right?
yeah, I'll have to cost it front, not less than that. Maybe.
Yeah.
So that'll get me going, and I'll be an official caregiver. I'll be the first caregiver in our city, at least officially.
Man, you got to get a plaque made up and shit, a certificate. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's just you making it.
Is this a one-man job, or do you need help giving care?
He's gonna have to change that born again virgin to cherry popper.
yes.
I like it. I think it's a pretty cool background. I like being silly.
Cheers, everyone.
Is anyone else thinking
cheers,
about covalent bonds, or is that just me?
About what?
What is that?
One more time.
Yeah,
Say
say
it.
that,
I
say
just
that
want to
again.
say
That
I
was-
love you, Red Pill. I love you and miss you. I'm so happy.
I know. I feel like it's been so long.
I know.
It
What
makes
the
my
hell,
day.
Red
Oh, it
Pill?
was long enough.
Yeah, too long.
I
What the
just
hell?
quoted the. Is it a full moon, by the way? What is going on?
Soon.
No, not
It was
yet.
way
Soon.
too long.
He does it on
Friday.
purpose where we want him more and more. He's like, I'm gonna make them wait for me. They're gonna want me and beg for
It
me.
was a little bit of that too.
So what did you ask earlier?
Yeah, what was that?
Covalent bonds.
What is that? One more time.
One time?
We're slow.
Covalent bonds. Covalent bonds.
Yeah, we're
Covalent
slow.
bonds.
I've never heard of it.
Never
That's
heard
what
of
I
that
got.
Okay. He's gonna
Like a
make me
war
feel
bond?
stupid now.
I
don't even know what that
need
is.
Smiley's
I
help
don't
on
know what
this
that is,
one.
bro.
It's a basic
Smiley,
chemistry, right?
save us. Just
The chemistry.
No, I had nothing. I was just being silly. But
Is that like hexavalent chromium?
I don't know enough of chemistry to sound smart with that. But basically, I was just thinking about the episode that Smiley did earlier with the salts versus the salts. You know, the Green Bay salts versus the Denver salts.
Who
Yeah,
won?
yeah.
In the big salt bowl.
The salt bowl.
Salt
I
bowl.
like it. I like it.
Cheers, Hank with Gigi.
I think there ought to be something like that. Man, there
Sure,
should
yeah.
be fucking groups of growers in different fucking states that have the salts go against the salts and, you know, like you're saying there, you know. Shoot. California
it's
against
funny 'cause
Michigan, Massachusetts against Oregon, you know, shit.
I have thought of another sports analogy way of looking at it. And a lot of people, you know, have like a foundation of what soil is built on, you know, whatever, this has to be this criteria. And I was thinking what is an acronym? I thought of MMA, and I thought of microbes, minerals, and aeration. You know, like that.
MMA might have a problem with that, though. That's a little close to that. But
Why?
I like it. I like it.
Yeah,
Computational. It sounds very good. It sounds like a battle waiting to happen.
Right.
I picture MMA.
Sounds like a
and
fight.
I was saying, like, yeah, like I picture MMA and soil like the nematodes in there, like choking out the freaking red wigglers.
The red regulars are pretty badass, though, man.
You're welcome, Gigi, in too, man. Have you been on camera, dude? What's up, man?
Yeah, cheers.
Plants and shit.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I was on
What's up,
camera.
Gigi?
I was trying to figure out how to flip the camera was my problem. What's up, man?
Cheers. Good to see you.
Yeah,
Good to see you.
Yeah, good morning, good
Cheers.
afternoon.
Yeah, it's something, right? Morning, afternoon, somewhere's around there.
Join the
Night,
crew.
I don't know. It's all a blur.
I don't know. I haven't slept for like 2 days. All I know is it's one of these days this week.
It's Friday.
Is
I
it?
know
Yeah,
that.
Friday.
It's
Okay.
Friday.
Thanks. I wasn't even sure. Thank you.
Wait, for
Been
who?
getting up early enjoying our cannabis.
Oh, shit.
That cracks
Friday.
me up, boy.
No, since this whole surgery thing, like I don't even know what fucking day it is.
Oh, fuck.
Man, it's still Thursday. You guys are fucking with me.
Oh yeah,
No,
10 minutes
it's
ago,
Friday.
bro.
Right.
No,
is
make it
Friday.
one Friday. It's
It is
my
Friday,
Thursday.
all
You guys
day.
stop fucking with me. I haven't gone to
No.
sleep yet.
No, it's Friday
Friday,
because
Johnny.
I'm getting my new fridge today, so
It's
I know it's
Friday.
Friday.
It's 12:12 or 12:11. It's just turned Friday for us, bro.
Man, it's not Friday until I
Friday.
wake up on Friday.
It's Friday.
That's Tony
Twelve
Quick
o'clock.
When I go to
all
sleep,
day.
that's when Thursday ends.
My first hour starts at 12, so yeah.
I gotta stay on
Technically,
that
I'm in the
process,
future.
otherwise I'll lose control.
So technically, I'm in the future.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You
We're
are
in the
a
past, though.
futuristic
Yeah.
woman right now.
Is there anything you Hey,
I don't know
Cheech,
about
is
that.
anything you need
Dimensional.
changed in the past? Johnny could do it.
Yeah.
He's still on Thursday.
That's right, man. I'm
Well,
working-
I
I'm
don't know. I
working
don't know if he has enough
miracles,
time for
yeah.
that.
Johnny's
He's
quick,
on
man.
Friday
Trust
now.
Oh yeah, Johnny, be quick, Johnny.
So wait,
Yeah.
are we? So those of us on the West Coast, then are we like talking to you guys on the East Coast tomorrow, or are you talking to us yesterday?
So Chicha, send me the numbers for the lotto so I can take them in and get them.
Okay.
Since
As long as
you're
you only-
already a
if
day
you
and ahead,
split
your
with-
future
split it.
woman. So yeah, do that for me and go.
Yeah, I'll totally hear. I'll send
And we'll
them
start
over
a
right now.
seed bank.
There we go.
Johnny,
I love his thinking.
hey, if you,
Because
Johnny,
I'm right
do,
along the same lines.
the numbers for the lotto come off of your court slip they give you when you're caught crossing the border.
Oh,
The case
shit.
number.
That's right, the case number, yeah. Or maybe it's the lotto numbers are those little red numbers on the back of the Social Security card, like Bingus was telling us. Was that last night?
Red
Yeah,
letters.
Oh, you don't know
There's
about the
red
red
letters?
numbers on the back of your Social Security card? Yeah,
The
there's
re-
red numbers.
You got more
red
numbers?
Yeah,
I don't know. I've never
I looked
really
on the back of mine and I said, "Holy shit! Look at that!"
What's your
There are.
serial number?
Yeah, that tells you what area you were born in or whatever.
It's even got this little weird, because I got a new one recently, so it's got this new little I don't know, code
I'll have to
looking
check mine
thing on
out.
the side of it too.
Yeah, that's your number for your Social Security bank code, whatever.
Yeah, that's the
Basically,
password.
that's
Yeah, that's how you get your account.
yeah, I know there's a way to read that. You can look at it. There's certain parts of the number within the number that lets you know where you're from, what county, and
Yeah.
shit.
Do you know that you can get a Social Security card 4 times in 1 year before you get a new number? Just letting you know. I found that out and I had to get a new Social Security card. You can get it up to 4 times before you get a new number.
But they'll give you a new
I
number.
thought I had a
Yep.
headache.
It's only in 1 year. Like if you know, only in 1 year.
Everyone stopped and just started thinking real quick.
So like if you got one, replaced it 1 year and then had to replace it another year, another year, it's still like, 4 times in 1 year. So yeah.
How do you
I don't
lose
know.
it 4 times though?
Yeah.
You'd be surprised.
There's some people.
You know, you get those things, yearly, right? Statement. Do you guys check it and make sure it's correct?
Yearly statement. What are you talking about?
Social Security,
Yeah.
they usually send out a statement every year showing your years worked and how much you banked.
I think that comes with age. They getting you
Is
ready
it?
for Social Security.
I know what you're talking about, but I
I've
don't think
always
you get them
gotten
every
one.
year.
All right, you'll start getting it then.
Yeah, you should start getting it
Yeah.
every year.
And
It'll
when
tell
you
like,
do, just make sure you check it because you've got only a certain amount of time to correct it. And I forget what the time is,
Right.
but I think it's like 7 years or something like that. And if you don't, too bad. It's like 1 year I made 120,000 and they have me listed as making only $12,000 that year. So that was a problem.
A tiny one.
Not enough.
Yeah,
to-
right.
Boy,
And believe
did
me,
you
it's
ne-
not
you
easy
needed
to
to
get
pay some
through those.
taxes on that year, huh?
Oh my God, dude. I worked so much overtime. That was pretty much 7 days a week for like 6 months. And then we went to like 6. It's like
Yeah, but when
70 hours a week.
When they were saying you only claimed 12,000 for that year, that's like crazy.
No. They list like your total, what you made, and then they showed what was taken out. And it was like, no, dude, I made 120 and you're showing that you only took out this much. And I'm sure it was way fucking more than whatever they were showing. It wasn't much. So yeah, I don't know. I tried getting through to them and It
So
was
they
terrible.
robbed you basically.
Yeah, I had to send letters, because everything's got to be through the mail. It's, I don't know,
Oh
maybe they
yeah,
do emails now. This
notarized.
was a few years ago, probably 2013.
Yeah, everything's
You
got to be
know-
snail mail.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's
It's actually got
no
to be on paper. Yeah.
no faxes, no emails, none of that shit. So
Yeah, and if there's any
Needless
kind of
to
a
say-
verification, it's gonna take 75 years.
kind of like an insurance company, just keep dragging it on. Hopefully, this guy will just die on the hook, and we'll forget about him. They just drag it out, hoping that you'll just give up, or it's crazy.
Die.
Well, and it always, of course, they do it to you when you're older, when you just don't want to fuck around with anything. As you get older, the less time you have for anything like nonsense like that, And I'm sure there's probably some older people that have more than enough money that are like, fuck them, I don't give a shit.
Right.
And that's what they're hoping for, right? I'm
Yeah, you
sure they're
think.
putting the money, though. They're keeping it in there. Of course, they keep funding that account. They're not going to take that out. Anyways.
Yeah, that's good shit, man. Yeah.
Yep. So keep track of that shit, man. If it'll even be there by the time.
Oh, it'll be
It will
gone in
be
the next
there.
fucking 2 years.
It will be there.
Will we even be here?
No, but we can hope for the best.
Yes.
I like it.
Why get high?
Get medicated.
I must
Yeah,
have
yeah.
heavy metal poisoning because I still can't stop thinking about minerals.
Oh, you can't stop thinking about what?
Minerals.
Minerals?
Let's talk about that.
Minerals.
I just want to know, is there a end or a bottom to the rabbit hole with that conversation?
No.
I don't think so. It didn't appear to be.
Well, it gets super complex. I mean, like you
Right.
talk about things in a big, in a wide picture view of it. But like any little part of that, any little step of that, you can zoom in and pick apart details all you want. You know what I mean? It's crazy, but like even photosynthesis, we can say, hey, photosynthesis happened, but in reality, that's like a huge fucking thing that photosynthesis happened. Like there's a bunch of steps and a bunch of shit that took place to make that happen.
Do you think the direction and things we're learning is, if you have everything already provided for like the inside where the roots are, the root base, soil, everything there being already at once, do you think the plant does know when to uptake it, or do you think necessary times and designations during flower or veg are really best for applying it, versus like a widespread rock dust already being present in the soil? Because then if you don't do anything else, it's always left up to whatever pH the water is at, or whatever microbes can be broken, or minerals can be broken down either by enzymes or organisms.
Right, but those organisms are adjusting the pH that way too. You know what I mean? So they're releasing organic acids and enzymes and different things. So like when you're talking about like covalent bonds, I guess I wouldn't be able to go into full chemistry detail on them. But what I would describe is perfect timing, wasn't it? Like
I know, right?
Man, Eagle, that was perfect.
Yeah, basically there's different bonds.
In here.
H2O water is a fucking bond. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a bond between
Right. So you don't got to worry about microbes breaking down the bond between hydrogen and oxygen in the water.
Well, there's some bonds don't break. They require two things to break them apart.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting to. There'll be some minerals and something there in the soil that the mineral or the microbes won't ever break down, or take a very long time.
says for you, Red Pill.
Aw, so sweet.
See, Run Boy 7426 said Red Pill came home.
Yep, homeward bound. I made it.
I know that big
Misty
smile
Nugs.
behind you there, Modern.
Yeah, I know.
That's Misty's Nugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got Misty Nug with us tonight.
Aw.
Yeah.
With that
She
big
in chat?
smile.
Come on. I miss her. I haven't talked to her in forever.
Put a smiley face there.
That's a beautiful lady
Aw.
inside and out right there, man. Most definitely.
Aw, I miss her.
Yeah.
Maybe I can hold a hit for her. Do a hit.
So today we had a lot of wind, and I went outside this morning before I took off to go to my doctor's appointment. And I'm kind of glad I did, because I found my my plant, the purple plant, was literally almost ripped out of the ground from the wind.
Damn.
It was laying over sideways. So I went over there and propped it up, pushed it back into the ground, and put a stick in there and put something else in front of it so that it would kind of divert the wind going around it instead of being such a hard push behind it. You know, got its ass kicked, man. I'll bet it's going to even be better now. Now that it got kicked around, thrown up against the ring, couple of sucker punches, and
Right.
so, you know, and then smashing on the roots like I did to smash it back into place.
Toughed
That'd
it
be
up.
nice. See how well she handles this, you know. Add some more terpenes to it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So I'm hoping. But the funny thing is the smaller plant, the one that didn't have as much structure to it,
Mhm.
was not affected as much. So, well, that does kind of make sense, because it didn't have as much to get whipped around and thrown.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one there was doing fine, and it didn't have one problem through all that wind. It dealt with it.
Well, that's good.
So it looks like I could stake it up a little bit so it doesn't get blown over.
Cage it, put like a tomato cage around it.
Oh, I could.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I got one of those that I haven't even used yet.
Yeah, that'll
Yeah.
stake it and cage it for you as well.
That's a good idea. I do that tomorrow.
Yeah, get your tomato cages while they're hot. I know, like, towards more of the springtime, they like tomato cages, like they go sparse. Like you can't find them anywhere.
You know what? So I was looking for them because I'm doing this whole greenhouse thing now, and you know, getting that all ready to get set up. That should be. I was planning on having it done this weekend, but unforeseen events and stoned people at the packaging plant kind of fucked my whole deal on that. They left some parts out, but I was looking for tomato cages, couldn't find them. I went to Tractor Supply, of all places.
There you go.
They have them for $1. Everywhere else, Garden Center, Home Depot, Lowe's, you know, Ace Hardware, Dixie Line, you know, nurseries, all that. You know, the ones they did have were $10-12, and then Tractor Supply's got them for $1. They got fucking hundreds of them.
Yeah, and they can't figure out why nobody's buying them, right?
That's probably why they're only $1.
Dropped it
They're
down
probably
to
like,
a
what the hell?
buck, man.
Right.
I'd have bought 20 of them. Fuck.
I did. Yeah, I did.
I
I
would
just
too,
grabbed
yeah.
a stack. I
I
was
should
like,
try,
fuck
yeah.
that, yeah.
Yeah, it's funny when you if you think outside the box a little bit, you think about different kinds of stores that'll hold different kind of materials. And they're not going to charge as much as a grocery store or Home Depot because it's not,
No.
the store
But
is not
again-
actually geared towards it. You know what I'm saying?
It depends where they store it, though. Kind of, I feel like you get more of a guarantee that a hydroponic store had a better storage than, out in the back on a pallet. Like when it comes to soil, I feel like you're getting more of a, maybe I'm wrong, but I feel more trusted going to a hydroponic store to buy soil than Lowe's or, some garden store. that they
Well,
put
in
maybe
that
front
case,
door.
in that
Yeah,
case,
with soil, yeah.
but
I don't
Yeah.
I
feel
was talking,
comfortable in any place
I was
with soil.
talking about,
Yeah, things like-
outsourcing, like what he did there. You go to the Tractor Supply to get the tomato stuff, which is not something you would normally think about.
I could see that.
Right.
So it's
Yeah.
kind of off base thinking of where you might get something else that would be
Mhm.
functional, transferable usage,
Mhm.
And
Prepare my head.
Good luck,
say,
right?
what?
Oh shit.
Guys, see, I was playing with this head.
Hey, stop touching his head, man.
Wait.
Starting to creep me out, Modern. It's starting to creep me
Pull
out.
the greenie out. Like,
Picking his nose.
I was gonna say the Tractor Supply. That's where you go to get like your alfalfa and shit too. Like they got all. That's
They
all.
got
Yeah,
all
that would make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's where I used to get the alfalfa for the horses when I took care of them. So yeah.
I would
Hay is
not have
good.
thought about going to the Tractor Supply for some of that stuff.
Dude, I fucking love that. I love that.
Does any of
My
you
wife
guys
hates
have a
taking me
Rule
there.
King? It's like a off-brand of Tractor Supply.
Mm-mm,
No.
I've never
Farm
heard
and
of it.
Fleet.
Rule King.
There's a
King.
feed store out
Yeah,
there
we
that
have
I go
Farm and
to.
Fleet.
Yeah,
Oh,
Hell
okay. Yeah,
yeah.
I've heard of that.
farm and feed type things.
I know you do, Stony.
Yeah, we already got lanes. They live right
You're
next
Stony.
to that farm.
You're just a Stony throw away.
Yeah,
It's just
they
a
do. They
stone
live
throw away
like
from you.
probably about 5 miles from me. They have their own street named after them and everything. They got all their houses set up, all the kids. It's their own neighborhood, basically. It's middle of farms, though. It's pretty nice.
Compound.
Yeah, kind of like that. That looks nice.
Yeah, what's that happen?
Not gonna lie, I thought it was a piece of gum. Not gonna lie.
No, it's just some crumble. But I'm paying real cheap. It's like $2.50 an ounce for it around here.
Damn.
Yeah,
Fuck.
real cheap.
Fucking $90 a gram here.
Wow.
Damn.
Nope, $2.50 an ounce here.
Where are you at?
Up north. Near Mass. That's a good location. I'm close to that. Close to Mass.
Okay.
Good enough. Good enough.
Yes, it.
Yeah, I took that picture.
You took that picture?
Oh.
That's a Candy Queen's leg.
What are you guys doing with your keef? Like, how are you guys processing that in edibles? Are you squishing it, turning it to hash? Baking with it?
Sprinkling in the joint. Put it on top
Oh,
of
yeah,
bowls.
just smoke it. Bowls,
Yeah.
joints.
What are you doing with your sugar leaf?
Make it like
Process it into
sugar.
edibles.
Okay.
This
Until
last
runs
batch,
some
I'm
DHO
just
with
sending
it.
it all whole plant, fresh frozen bubble at home. So I've been doing the last 5 months, 4 months, just because we've had the weather to do it. So now
You're doing it old school?
going forward, it'll change. It'll be whatever happens.
Okay. So when you're making hash, you going old school with your hands and getting some forearm muscles, or are you throwing it in those plastic washers I'm seeing all over Instagram now?
I wanted to do with my hands, to be quite honest, but like I was going through some like up and down times, and then like my body was hurting the pain, and I just followed the washer from my buddy and just did it that way. I mean, I want to do it like the old school way, but with the weather and everything, I was going through tough times. So I was just do it to the washer. But this friggin' season, I plan on getting my hands sticky.
Can I ask then, if you're used to the old school method, which is, you know, what I'm used to seeing, would you say there's any difference in the outcome using the washer? Like some people say it breaks it up more and puts more chlorophyll or some bullshit, you know, some bro science.
Honestly, I don't feel like I have enough knowledge or experience of sampling others compared to mine. And
You know, I'm not asking you to go science, just
but
your
like
opinion.
Yeah, what's your opinion?
Yeah, not science.
I'm very critical.
Not bro science, not science, somewhere in the middle.
Right.
My personal opinion is I'm very critical of myself. I'm too critical. Like if something went wrong during the grow, like for some reason my brain will just go back to that. But when my friends smoke it, they're telling me like, you know, it's a fire. Some people will say it's the best they've had. So I'm just now starting to like do that shift of like accepting for my friends that I do grow good stuff. Like I never thought that I was growing good. So I've always been that critical. And so that's the best answer I can give, if that's really an answer.
Well, I'm glad you're humble, you know. The best growers are the humble growers, you know. So no, I was just curious if it you felt it beat it up anymore, because I'm used to just old school getting your muscles in there.
Yeah, I've run both, and yeah, what I found is if you pack too much into that machine, like there's a certain amount of water ice ratio that, you know, there's I couldn't tell you exactly what it is, but you just kind of know by looking at it, and then how much you put in that bag, and then how long you run that machine also makes a difference. Because obviously the longer you run it, you're going to start getting the, you know, you'll start getting that material. So,
but you wouldn't say there's a difference in quality if it's used right. Let's say you wouldn't say you see a difference in the quality from the old school to using them.
Yeah, if you're going to get better quality, you'll get probably less doing old school, because it is so much, you know, it's work, right? Especially if you got a lot of it. But I think you can get better quality doing it that way, honestly, in my opinion.
I appreciate you giving your personal opinion, man. I just keep seeing them all over Instagram.
I got one. I know. I don't use it. I actually been using dry ice. So
really,
most of it we use anyways for baking. So, and it's less mess. It's easy. It's quick.
Where are you going and buying dry ice? He's got some store selling dry ice.
Welding supply shop.
The welding.
Yeah, where do you get dry ice?
Welding
My grocery store sells it.
Yeah.
Man, they got some at Piggly Wiggly. Go no further.
Everybody, I'm telling you right now, anybody who's got a halfway decent sized town will have like a welding supply shop in their
Even
the
ice shop
here.
But they have a big shop that sells ice.
Now, I don't know about your state, because here's the deal. Right here, when I go buy it, I have to like sign this form, you know, basically saying that I understand how to handle it, because it could be dangerous, and how I'm going to store it, and yada, yada, yada. So, but I mean, these guys know who I am now, and it's not a problem.
Do they know what you're doing with it?
Yeah, they asked me, it's like, what are you doing? You know, the second time through, they're like, because we didn't buy enough, obviously, the first time. So I'm like, shit, we got to go back. And I was like, well, we got like an hour before they close. Like, all right. And then we went in there, like, back again? You need more? And they're like, what are you guys doing with this? And I just looked around, and I'm like, well, fuck it, it's legal. I said, I'm making hash, man. And they just started laughing. They're like, oh, okay, yeah, we figure you're doing something. You never seen you before, and coming back for more dry ice. They're like, yeah. All right, that's cool.
So what's the process with the dry ice? Are you putting it into the water as well? Or?
No, I just put it in. I used my bubble bag, and then I just put the material right in there with it. And I just let it sit for a little bit.
Basically, it's just cold.
Yeah, it freezes the bud. Like
Yeah.
my bud's
Freezes
already
the
in the
trichome
freezer
head
to
to fall
begin
off.
with, so it's already frozen, but it takes it to a deep freeze. And then if you shake it, you got to really shake it lightly. You can't be like shaking the shit out of it. I mean, if you shake the hell out of it, you'll have a pile of keef. You could fill up I was filling up jars like that with one bag. But I mean, it's really cooking grade. You know what I'm saying? A lot of plant material ends up in that.
I could see that.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
dry
so I
ice.
just do a very, very, very light shake the first run through, and that's where it just comes out. It's like almost white, and I just scrape that up, and
So is that just basically you're just basically getting the keep off of it?
getting the trichome heads off. Yeah.
Trying to knock those heads off. No, I'm glad you shared that. I think that's going to be one of the controversies that just live on forever in the grow community. You have the people that say it does this if you do it hand, it does this if you do it trim back. Or
I
trim back.
mean, look, I'm not here to argue anybody about
No, that's what
how it's done. You know, that's the way I do it. It's easy for me. It fits my time schedule. I got kids. I live an hour away from my kids, so I'm driving half the time. It's like if I had the time to run bubble, I would. I mean, I do enjoy it. It's just it's a process, you know. If you go into it, oh man, I'm gonna make this hash, and you know, and you're looking to like bang it out, forget it, man. You know, you're gonna fail, in my opinion.
Once you start, you got to keep going until you quit.
But it's a process, and it needs to be treated, you know, carefully in some regards. I mean, because you can really fuck shit up and make it just a bad experience, and it could be messy the first time through. I did that, you know. I was ready to go. I got bags, and here I go, and buckets, and water, and ice, and yeah, I wasn't prepared for the longevity of that, and it's, you know, and you get into that rush mode, like fuck, I got shit to do, you know, and so, but if you have the time.
I just want to answer Johnny though, that CO2 is actually like the dry ice is CO2. It's frozen CO2, and CO2 is a solvent. So like when you put it in the mix, like what he's talking, and you let the dry ice start to thaw, so that CO2 is kind of gassing off. And when you shake it, it'll look like a fog machine.
CO2 is a solvent when it's a liquid, but it's sublimating. It's going from a solid to a gas. So it's never a liquid, so it's not being used as a solvent.
I don't know. To my understanding, it falls out of there from being like a solid.
No, there's no dissolution of the trichomes at all.
No,
it's just cold.
Freezes them.
Freezes them off.
Breaks off.
It's always like fogging out the whole time, and really, when you're shaking it, you don't even get shit until it starts fogging out like that. Like when I did it, anyway.
Did you let the material sit in there with the dry ice for a while before you shook it for a couple minutes?
Yeah. But if you go at it right away and you don't let that, you know what I'm saying? That dry ice has to kind of almost like start vaporizing off before it really does anything. That's what I thought.
It's sublimating.
Yeah, I don't know. I just
carry the head out.
So with the dry ice, you're just using one bag, not the whole set, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
And which one are you using for micro?
Oh, fuck the blue one, dude. I don't know what that is on my thing. I couldn't tell you.
I'll use the 160.
Probably, yeah. That sounds about it. So, I mean, I don't know. I put the stuff in the material in there with the dry ice. I put the material in first with the dry ice. The material's already was in a freezer anyways. And then I'll usually have a little bit, it'll seem like more dry ice than material. I find that going with smaller amounts of material, again, you know, we want to kind of bang this shit out. So, you know, first time through, I overloaded it and threw all this dry ice, and it took forever. So I find when you use smaller amounts of material with a little bit more dry ice, and when you get it in there, that stuff's so frozen that I can shake it so lightly and it just comes out immediately. And it's all like real fine, like white.
Your first couple of minutes running is your high quality. After that, it's degraded. plant
Yeah,
material starts breaking apart.
At some point, the micron size of the bag is irrelevant, depending on how you're going to work the material.
right.
Yeah.
But I usually do, like a minute at max, and that's it. I mean, maybe I could go longer and get more, but I just, I have more people that are interested in cooking it.
30 seconds in a good shape. I mean, it doesn't take long. A minute's almost overdue in a 5-gallon bucket. You start to really get a lot of contaminants at that point. The material gets brittle very quickly. Very quickly. That's why I was a little surprised when you said the smaller amounts, because it seems like you'd be more apt, especially with more ice, to get the material to a brittle point. And,
Right.
with
So
more ice.
So the dry ice that I get are these like 2.5 inch long, like pellets. They're round, So when I put it in there with the material, and the way I do it is I don't shake it. I actually roll both hands up and down, back and forth. And I do it just gently, and that stuff, because of the way it kind of just rolls in there, and it just comes out real fine. And I just do it real slow. It's painfully slow, and it's just the slower I do it, and it just comes out this little fine stuff. I mean, it's not piling up like, well, you've done it obviously, so if you shake the shit out of it, you'll have like a pile in like a minute. But it's just
That should get frostbite.
Oh yeah, for sure. You don't want to be screwing around with that stuff without gloves.
Yeah, you don't want to drop it. You're trying to pick it up.
No, I mean like I said, they make you read this thing. Like, you got to read it out loud. I will not pick up dry ice without proper gloves. And, they laugh.
That'd be me. I'd do that.
Yes, some
I'd do
states
that.
make you do even more than that. Like, they want to see your driver's license and see if you're qualified, or I don't know.
You only make that mistake one time by picking it up. It's a one-time mistake.
It's a one.
Albertsons, you just go up there and buy it just like it's alcohol.
So you're more like sifting it through that bag than shaking it.
Basically, yes.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I've done both, and the shake part, like Eagle said, you can't do it for more than 30 seconds. If you're shaking, then you only got a very small amount of time. And by doing that, to me, you're not getting as much either. And then you're going to start getting contaminants right away.
Your first run, you want to stop and grab that up, but to get yourself get cold a little more, and then
I think
separate batches.
Johnny, you described it right. It can go from heads to Keith very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
The first, like I said, the first time through, I grabbed that bag and I'm shaking. I mean, I'm a drummer, so I'm like, this is great. And it was like, I'm watching the shit pile up, but I'm also watching it turn greener, and I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah, it will.
Proper lighting is very, very much a must. If you have just get ton of light there too, so you can see the changes in color. So, and sometimes I'll leave like a little pile off to the side of each one, so you can kind of see what you're getting the next new run. You kind of gauge it off what you already have.
Mm-hmm.
So
you're doing temple balls?
Temple, yeah, I tried that. That was another one too. That's some patience you got to have for that to do it properly, I think. So yes, I tried doing it. Not very well, but wasn't horrible. I did go through the whole process, but again, I wasn't prepared.
Yeah. Some people say the tricone itself matters, like the shape, if it has basically a stock, or if it's a flat head. You hear anything about that? Like, if it has this, you're supposed to do alcohol extraction. If it has, a stem and a head, it's good for hash extraction. You hear any of that shit, or am I going too gross?
Oh, I have not.
What you want the heads? So.
Well, I imagine there's some kind of study.
The
with
heads
that.
I would want, but
head, what you want?
It was on that podcast show.
Some trichome heads are a little bit thicker, and little bit more water soluble, which makes them more hydrosoluble and better for extraction that way. It's best to do purple strains are not a good washer like that. They're very thin headed, thin layered trichome head basically. And they're a bit more, it's best if you're unaware of a strain and you haven't worked it before to use like a 1 gallon test bag, both to see if it's even washable or to see where you're catching it at, which will save you a lot of time as well. But some strains, yes, are basically best extracted through the hydrocarbon side of things.
Yeah, see, the way I was
For
understanding
sure.
it is kind of like what Crack Baby's saying, the long Crack Baby in the chat, long trike stems versus like if it doesn't have a trike stem to it. It was on some podcast, but I don't remember the name. So more not the thinness of the head, but more if it has a stock or not.
Either way, they just seem like it'd be more brittle. Either way,
Yeah.
you're still catching the size of the head is what you're trying to catch. You know, unless it's
Right.
like tiny and sandy, which again is usually a good catcher in my opinion. But that's just me.
Now, are you pressing your stuff?
I was surprised. Also surprised to hear you say you just seen the washer on Instagram. And things have only been used for years. Frenchie's been pushing that shit since what, 12?
Yeah, and you can tell people are pushing it. You see it occasionally. Now it's like everybody's using it. Like if you were to ask in chat right now how many people do by hand and how many do by machine, I bet there's more machines now. It's really like a fading art to do it by hand. So I've seen them.
Put more love into it when you do it.
Yeah, I remember even the first videos you ever seen. Well, like Jorge Cervantes, he used a fucking a blender, a hand blender. You know, the paddle thing I think necessarily came a little bit later with the
that thing for the drywallers use.
Finer crap. Oh, I've used those. I've used both the huge mixer style and the big one that's
you put it on your grill.
Just
be careful with those.
Yeah,
But
brutal.
that's
brutal.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is that a fucking mess? Like,
I
you gotta
use
have
a-
a speed
On
control. or
slow
something.
speed.
I used
Yeah,
to.
'cause
Well,
that
I
shit will
used
go all
to.
over the
I've
walls.
tried like a whole hog. You know what I mean?
Oh
you know
my
what a whole
God,
hog is.
dude.
High geared, low speed. You know what I mean? To really
Yeah,
turn
but-
the ice and shit. They don't really flip fast. They're just really strong. You know what I mean?
Well,
But
if it
that-
grabs something and starts winding up, there ain't no stopping that. It's taking you right in with it.
Yes,
I
it
use
is.
those things all the
Those
time.
things are dangerous. It'll break a wrist. You know, hard.
All day, every day, Johnny. That's all I use, man. Just drilling holes, piping, because we pipe everything out here. We don't use Romex. We don't pull wires through walls. We put pipe in and then
Damn.
pull our
Safest way.
wires.
That way, you know you got a clean surface that it's going through. It's
So I
guaranteed.
am no fucking. I own a whole hog.
Yeah.
Actually, 2 of them. But
I
I am
used
definitely
to.
no. I've watched guys get their teeth knocked out because they're up there
Oh,
drilling and they're holding. You know, because we're drilling through the top plates to get up into the like attic spaces, let's say. And these guys
And
are
they're literally
holding right by their
getting into
face,
it.
and it catches a nail or something. Boom! And they go off the fucking ladder, tooth laying on the floor. And then we're all laughing at them, of course, because we're construction guys back in the day, and that's what you did. First, it was like, "You all right? You all right?" Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, you fucking! That was so funny, dude. You flew off your ladder, your tooth, and oh yeah. And then a whole week, I just, hey, Leon Spinks.
Yeah, right.
Oh, it's bad.
I actually saw a guy get his jaw broken with a whole hog.
Oh yeah,
That thing.
I've heard of that. I've never seen it, but I've heard.
Yeah, those things are no joke. I hate having to use them.
I had an apprentice guy. He supposedly knew what he was doing, but I kept telling him it was winter time, and just those old brown jersey gloves we'd pick up. And I was telling him, like, hey man, you got to be careful with that thing, because if it grabs onto that glove, because I always just take my gloves off, drill my holes. I mean, drilling holes, you stay pretty warm. I don't care how cold it is. When you start drilling that thing, your hands don't get cold. So I said, just take the gloves off. No, I know what I'm doing. And not even a minute later, this guy's screaming, laying on the floor, man. His hand was, Eagle, you know how that thing is with the chuck and then the motor sticks up so far. His hand was in there, man. Like I had to flip him into reverse and just hit it real quick. When his hand came out, dude, it blew up like a fucking cartoon. I never seen anything like it. Man, I haven't thought about that in years. And then he really started fucking freaking out. I'm like,
well,
well,
yeah. Could you imagine your hand being normal and then all of a sudden it just like blow up as like a fucking balloon? I'd be freaking out too.
Oh, I don't blame him.
My hand cut off now. What the hell?
I was just pissed because I was like, great, this has to be done. And now I'm staying late in this fucking freezing weather because of that dumb
there's
shit.
that too.
So I wasn't feeling, I'm like, you're all right? You're all right? Yes. I'm like, well, I might have a hook tomorrow instead of a hand, but better go to the doctor right now,
Yeah. It's time for you to
It was
go.
all right. He tore some stuff up in there, though. He was done. That was it. They basically let him go, I think, because he was going to be no good for like 6 or 8 months.
Yeah, when you tear shit up in your hands, I mean,
Yeah.
it has to heal. And doing that kind of work, you can't,
Yeah, believe me, I know. Of all people, I know.
Well, what do you guys are using? You guys are using the right angle drills all the time?
No, I'm using it all. Whole hogs, freaking, all that shit. I hate it. If I got to bust out the whole hog, I know it's going to be a shitty day. Because you're going through some thick shit. And it's going to take a long time.
Right.
And if that thing freaking catches, your day is going to get even
quick
worse.
to let go and let it slam. Yeah.
Oh, dude,
Well,
yeah,
I'll tell you
mine's hit the floor.
How about you do concrete stuff too? You had to use like a T75 blowing like 6-inch holes through concrete walls.
No.
I had to do that. That sucked.
No, I won't cut concrete. I'll cut slabs, but I'm not cutting through like concrete walls.
Yeah.
What do you guys
do a lot of
think
that.
of a line of strings named after construction tools?
Why not?
There you go.
Yeah.
Whole hog.
It's crazier out there.
Oh, that's a good idea.
It'd have to be oddball shit though too, like fine tool. So speaking of
there's a lot of cool tool names.
Speaking of all this cool construction shit, right? So I started this greenhouse project, and I got all the way to the point where it was time to start setting up the greenhouse. Open up the packaging, where you could separate all the parts, get everything ready, all laid out, ready to go. Fucking missing parts. I'm missing like a couple of the main poles that I need to be able to put this damn thing together.
So you can get started.
Yeah. Yeah, man, that was so frustrating.
Yeah, I'd be pissed.
And then so I went to go pick up a yard of DG because I'm going full on with this thing. It's going to be solid DG underneath, nice and level because the yard's all wonky and shit. So level it out with some nice DG. I got to pick up the DG, and the dude tells me, "Oh, we can only give you a half a yard at a time."
What?
Like, dude, fucking gas is $6.49 a gallon right now. You gonna make me fucking drive twice for a fucking yard of dirt? Come on, man. That shit pissed me off.
We're just about ready to crack the $5 mark. Probably going to happen next week. What are you guys at in Michigan?
Yeah, we're almost at
India,
4.
last time I got it was 470, but I bet it's $5 now.
We're over $6. You're not going to find anything under $6 here.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we broke the $5 mark today. I saw
Did
it
you?
$5.
Yeah. I'm seeing a trend.
They're making record profits.
LA up in Hollywood and all those areas right now are like in the high sevens, like 750 and above.
No, I'll walk.
Wow.
I'll get a bike. I'll buy a horse.
Yeah, today I got, today I got 5 gallons for $30.
Aha! Fuck that.
So I got 3.9 gallons the other day for $24.
I think I'm going electric.
Yeah, that ain't gonna be
That's
any
what's
better.
gonna happen.
That ain't gonna be any better, dude. My electric bill, okay. So if I were to buy like a Tesla, not that I have 120 grand laying around to buy a Tesla that lasts me about 4 years, but to charge that fucking thing out here would cost me almost as much as just buying gas.
Right, I can only imagine.
Well, I don't know. This guy did a report on it. He said for 100,000 miles, it costs him $1,600 in gas. I mean, $1,600 energy cost. That's not much for 100,000 miles.
How many miles?
For 100,000 miles.
100,000 miles.
$1,600. He said he got it up if he was. I don't know. This was done a year.
It depends on what your energy prices are too, because where SoCal's at, his energy prices are just fucking through the roof. So
it's still he said it was $11,000 if you had a car that's 25 miles per gallon. So 11,000 was 1,600. I bet it's still cheaper.
Okay, so check this out though. My electric bill averages now, since our rates doubled. Our rates literally doubled in January. We're averaging $400 electric. There's 2 people in the house, and we work opposite shift. So generally, when I'm at work, she's at home asleep. I've been off for a year because of the stupid injury, but we don't use very much power at all. 17, 18 hours a day. The only thing that's running and on is like the fridge and, things that are just plugged in, sitting idle. And our bill's still in the $400 range. So imagine having to charge a Tesla every night.
Yeah.
Imagine driving and be like, oh fuck, I'm at 2%. Where's the nearest charging place? Okay, 6 miles? I'm fucked.
No, you have to get one.
Well, if you got it in your home, you got your garage, plug it in your garage every night.
Yeah, but if you're on a road trip or something, or driving,
it plans it out for you.
And if you don't pay your bill, you can't charge your car.
Well, this guy did it. He said it was only like $7 for a charge. That if there would have been a gasoline car like my car, it would have cost me $100 at today. But it would have, probably at this video was made, it was probably like would have been $60. So $7 versus $60 is gotta be cheaper. I don't know.
Well, how much does $7 get you? Does it fully charge it?
Gives you a full charge, which would be. Yeah, I don't know how many. I was wanting to say it was 300 and some that he got.
Yeah, but how long does one charge last?
300
if you were to go onto a road trip, like how long does one charge last? 2 hours, an hour, all day?
300 miles.
Recently, recently I heard a chick, she drove to Vegas. She had to stop 3 times from Vegas to LA. So charged 3 times in between that.
So it would seem like weather would take a factor in that as well. Anybody that has worked with fucking any kind of tools fucking knows you leave your tools out in the fucking cold, them batteries are going to be shit real quick, and they're going to be dead when you get to the fucking job site. So I would think temperature has got to play a big role in how far you're going to get off of that battery. If it's sitting out here in one of these northern Michigan winters not being charged or whatever, it seems like that would be brutal on that battery.
Well, that's the thing. There was a lot of people who did get a Tesla, and that is in a colder climate, and it won't charge. It won't even turn on. It won't unlock because it's too fucking cold, and it's electric.
So what do you do when the
Well,
power goes out?
Yeah, exactly. What do you do?
Or if there's a big old power outage everywhere. Yeah,
sounds like we're being set up to be really controlled.
Exactly. I'll buy a horse.
Once they
thank
turn
you.
the power off, that's it. We got you now. Oh, you don't have a horse? I'm sorry.
Ain't
But-
you guys
Come
heard
with
of that
us.
hamster generator? They got a hamster generator that goes, if you get a hamster that goes.
I'm getting a squirrel one.
It takes a little
They have
while
them
for it to
tiled.
charge, but
They're
They have
more
tiles at
reliable.
the front of the
Right.
hotel.
Well, I'm sure,
They've
and that's
never
how
seen
it's gonna be. Like, there's just,
You know,
I want a car that drives itself. Motherfuckers drive themselves.
I don't know if
Didn't
I could allow
I-
a
I'll
car
get
drive
one.
itself with
I'll
the
do it
crazy
all
drivers
day.
we have. No, fuck no.
I'll do
Hell
it.
no.
I can
Hell
see
no.
Modern sitting in the back seat, just cruising around with nobody in the front of the car,
This
just
was
driving
too bad.
itself, waving at people
Oh,
like
dude.
no big deal.
I would too,
Smoking a
exactly.
joint, drinking his
I'd wave at him
beer,
too,
yeah.
man. I kid you, buddy.
Like he's in a parade or something. How you doing?
Hell yeah,
Oh,
dude.
giant grapefruit pond?
Yeah, do the Barbie hand or
I mean,
the
Oh yeah, do that one.
no, you
if
have
you
to
really-
cup it.
if
Okay.
you really think about it though, like even the Jetsons had to drive their car.
right?
Right.
Yeah.
You know, you can go to the kitchen and push a button and get steak and lobster like instantly. But
They had
still, George
autopilot,
still had to
though.
drive the car.
No, he had
Right.
autopilot though. I think
Yeah,
he
but
could
he
press a
still
button
could
and it
drive
would
it
take him
manually.
straight home.
He didn't even have to dress himself, but he had
He
to
was
drive the
probably
car.
using GPS.
No, like because if you
Altitude.
go back and like watch the beginning, he's driving it, and then when
No,
he leaves
yeah, I know,
work,
but I'm talking. I've watched all
yeah,
the
when
Yeah.
he leaves work, he's like, oh, pilot mode.
Yeah, he kicks back in that
I would've
thing.
done- I would've
Just
done
take
that.
me home and presses the
Right.
button and he just flies him home.
So here's my thing with the electric cars and shit, right? So out where I go riding at, the only thing out there is a Chevron station. And
Oh.
even when gas is, at Trump prices, that Chevron station's still $2 to $3 higher than, in town. Because
Dang.
there's nothing for
Right.
40 miles each direction, It's your last stop before you hit anything.
That's called a gotcha station, not a gas station.
And it's called a
That's
fuck
exactly
you.
right.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a gotcha
So,
station.
right. Bend over and take
Oh.
it,
When you
But-
go to
It's a sign.
Illinois, it's basically like that. If you're driving down like the high, let's say 90, you're coming through and all the gas stations you see. Yeah, I guarantee you get off there and just drive down about 2 more miles. You're going to save yourself like $1 a gallon. Easily.
Right, yeah. Well, that's what this place is like. So, but we'll ride the dirt bikes out and fill up at the pump, because this is the kind of area you can do that.
Right.
So we're filling up the bikes one day at the pump, and a lady comes in a Tesla asking where the nearest charging station was. We're like, about fucking hour and a half west.
I think
You
the
know,
car
like-
tells you where they're at.
Well,
Yeah.
that's the thing, is the car was telling her that there was a charging station there.
Oh,
Really?
Oh.
There's not.
Sorry.
You had 5 miles
Well,
to
maybe
go.
she wasn't reading right.
She had 5 miles to go. Her only option was either go back to Arizona to Yuma, or keep going to like almost downtown San Diego to find a charging station. That would have been the closest
Oh my
one to her.
gosh.
Wow.
So what do you do in that situation?
Just
You call
Put yourself in
AAA
that
and be like,
position.
Yeah.
at least
if I run out of
gas,
Well,
if
you
I
probably
run
try
out
to
of
put
gas,
yourself
I
in that
can call
position.
AAA and get a gallon of gas. But
Exactly.
AAA can't deliver you a gallon of electric.
Yeah, but here's the thing: they're gonna eventually have that. They're
They
eventually
do.
gonna have some kind of sort of like jolt. It's gonna be like a
Bolt of
jumper
fucking lightning.
cables. It's gonna be like
We're
a
all
jumper
going
cable
electric.
situation.
A little cell phone.
Unless
kind of
something
stuff.
happens to
Yeah.
Just
Oh, you
it.
need some power? Here, hold on. That'll be
Zap, there you go.
$25 for to get you to the next spot. Yeah.
They have
No,
portable
it'll be
batteries
more like 100 or 2.
Yeah, because you're paying for the convenience.
Because that's an
Yeah, right.
emergency.
But then again, too, look at how you're limited to how far you can go.
Right. Fuck
You know?
that.
If I were to drive to
300 or
Vegas,
400 miles.
right?
Oh,
So
that's hard drive that far.
So
if
that
I
thing
were to
doesn't
drive-
charge as it's going though, and it's not like self-charging.
They should. It should be able to do it. I
Right.
don't
That
think
doesn't
they're
make
not
sense. You're
utilizing that.
moving, man. I mean, might
I
as
don't
well make
Right,
it
understand why
easier
they
for
don't
creating
have.
yourself.
energy.
Isn't it
I'm
like
not harnessing
fully
it.
electric though? There's no engine at all. Like,
Well, there's
There's
a motor in it.
there's
Oh, there's some
motors.
gas models too.
There's
That
motors. There's
both.
no what a freezer. What are they called? Toyota
Aren't the
something.
first ones that came out like half
I was
gas,
just about
half
to ask.
Really?
I was
Yeah,
just
Yeah.
about to
Prius,
say
the
that.
Prius,
Yeah,
Toyota
because they had
Prius.
it half
The
gas, half
hybrid.
electric. Because
Yeah.
when
Yeah.
I would sit at a stoplight,
Those
it was
would get
weird
like
because
50
it would
miles
like
per
the engine
gallon.
would go off, then I'd
Yeah,
hit the
I
gas.
can attest to that because I rented a car here recently and they upgraded us to a hybrid. And this car, when I come to a stop, and it was funny, when I put my foot all the way down on the brake, it would absolutely shut off. But if
Yeah,
I
it was
only
weird. The
just
first time I
pressed it down halfway, it would still run,
yeah,
which was kind of weird.
My Jeep does that. It's got that what do they call it, like ASS or whatever, the auto start stop thing,
yeah,
where
Right.
when you come to
Yeah.
a stoplight and you freaking stop at the light, it kills it until you let off the brake and then it restarts.
Right.
That shit's dangerous.
yeah.
And
No
it
shit.
pulsed on me
I
a
would
little
think
bit.
it
Did
will
yours
be
ever pulse
someday.
on you?
Yeah.
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 When it's a good running
when
car, it's okay. But once it gets
when
older, and
Captain
stuff,
420 was getting into the back of the car, when I went down and picked him up, that motherfucker jumped. It pulsed on me, and I was like, "What the fuck, man?" And
Yeah,
it
I've
hurt
heard
his
that.
knee, you know.
Oh,
And
you
I
know
didn't
you
even
hit the gas.
realize that it was going to do that. That fucking car it's dangerous. If you're not
I got
used to the vehicle, it's dangerous.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Like
you can
it's
turn it off. You got a button to turn it off.
yeah. Oh, that's the first thing I do is when I get that thing, I hit the heated seat, hit the turn that thing
That
off.
button too.
But you go to leave a stoplight and there's like a 2-second lag.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Mine don't
Yeah.
have no lag. Mine takes right the fuck off. So, but I have drove them, but they got lags. I have, I looked at my car, so yeah,
I
lag
don't know.
sucks on it, man. Lag is the first time I drove one, it scared the shit out of me. Oh, the car
But it
died
sure
and shit.
is,
What the fuck?
it did
Yeah.
get good gas mileage. You know?
yeah, I
Right.
think
It's
if they're gonna do
it's not helping that much. A
I
little
don't
bit.
understand why somebody hasn't come out with like a wind turbine type thing that they can run through the vehicle that somehow charges.
I agree,
Sure.
100%.
All you need is a
Well,
freaking
eventually.
alternator to charge that battery. So if you can spin that alternator with wind,
Right.
kind of like you
Yeah.
would with a turbo.
Yeah. Right. Exactly.
You
They
just
did
gotta,
have that, but they
Yeah.
killed the guy, just like the guy who had the car that ran on
But
water.
they
the
want to
hydrogen
sell
car.
you. They want to sell you
I
energy.
heard
They want to
about
sell you
that,
something.
Stoney.
They
Yeah.
poisoned them with the iced tea at Applebee's.
Is that right? Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah,
Story.
because so you go buy the fully electric Prius or Tesla or whatever, right? If I were to drive from here to Vegas, that 6-hour drive is going to take me 18 because I got to stop for the freaking charging. So what if I'm driving to the East Coast? What if I'm going all the way across country? I jump in my truck, I'm there in 3-4 days. I jump in the Tesla, I'm there in a week and a half.
Yeah.
How are you gonna make it through
I
Nebraska,
don't know about
dude?
that. They charge up in 20 minutes, I guess. You stop somewhere, they charge up in 20 minutes. It's not the end of the world.
that's why he's making those
Yeah,
tunnels.
I mean, it
Shoot
can
you
suck in
across.
a lot of situations, but they're getting better. There's a lot more things are coming in, and a lot more stations are being put out. So they've been out there for a while. I mean, I can remember shit. I can't tell you how long ago that I remember seeing a station at a restaurant, and so shit, they're getting more of them.
Well, yeah, they're making the infrastructure
At
for
least
the
around,
tunnel.
at least around here, they are.
Exactly.
So like they got all the tunnels in the works right now for city to city transport for just
Yep.
hyperlink or whatever. You just get in there and it fucking magnetizes you, shoots you, no power at all, just across the fucking
Just like at the bank.
under the ground.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, that's what
Elon
I
built
thought
the death
too.
tunnel out here in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
And it
I just thought
already had a
another
traffic jam.
I always thought like another futuristic safety issue would be like magnetics. You know, because now they got these
Right.
cars where they have like they'll lock up the brakes for you or whatever if you're not paying attention.
Yeah,
Or
mine
like,
does that.
yeah. So if you're getting too close to a vehicle, I think at some point there's going to do this. There'll be magnetic energy in the front and the back of each vehicle, and then on the sides. If you're getting too close, somehow it's going to reverse those poles and push you away.
Right?
Uh,
It'll be like a
Oh,
pinball
so
machine.
yeah, it might. Well,
so
that's a
it's gonna
possibility, I
stop
would
right
say.
in the ass.
Uh,
Be like a
They have a
pinball
sensor that
machine, and
flips
you
the
get bounced
magnet,
around from car to
keeps
car.
you thinking.
Oh, I could
Yeah,
totally see that.
You're
But
playing magnetic bumper cars.
Right?
Yeah, they just
well,
hit
no, I
need
mean
my
it wouldn't
helmet.
like
Gonna go drive.
I wouldn't like launch you, but it'd be enough to make
keep
you
you
not
away.
hit. You know.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what though, I drove I think it was like a 2021 Yukon and it had all the new bells and whistles. I felt more unsafe than I did in my old ass car with no fucking safety features because it was like you had the sensor when someone comes by, your seat actually shakes and like the steering wheel all like straightens out and shit. It was like I felt like I didn't have control of the car. Like it was fucked up.
Yeah.
So
We've
for
got-
to have that,
my car, if you get out of your lane, it'll steer you back in.
yeah,
There's a
exactly.
car there, you get ready to get
Dude,
over,
no.
it'll steer you back. It will steer you back if you still hit that car.
Could you
It's
imagine
good
with that
safety. Once you get used to it, it's pretty cool.
Yeah,
right,
could
could
you
you
imagine
imagine with
like
the magnetic poles, someone not realizing or not paying attention and oh fuck, and then yeah, there you go.
I don't
Now
think
you're
nothing would
bouncing all
happen then.
around.
I
you
don't
mean
think they
like
would let you do
someone
that.
taking mushrooms and driving 3 hours through Michigan with one of those cars and had no idea
Exactly.
that wheel thing did that?
Yeah.
That allegedly
Then
was some fun.
There would be strips in the street that wouldn't let you do what you want. So
That
you
was
would do
crazy,
the
man. I was hanging out for dear life, like looking at Larry, going, "This car's driving itself, man. I think it's driving itself." He's like, "No way, dude. You're all right." And it was driving itself. So
yeah,
I just was
I
fighting
don't
it
know.
the entire time. It was freaky.
It is kind of freaky.
Because then if you're like fighting it too, and then it releases,
Right.
then all of a sudden you're like, and then it kicks back in, and oh man,
Yeah, I was more stressed out about the stupid safety features on the car than the people around me. I was like, dude, can I
It's like
just drive here? I just like driving.
it's not a safety feature, man.
No.
I
At
don't know.
least George Jetson's car worked with him instead of against him.
I'll stick to my old ass truck for
Yeah, no
as
shit.
long as possible.
All
I
right.
like to know that when I step on the gas pedal, that thing it's gonna fucking go.
Right.
And if I run out of
I'm
gas,
tired of paying my gas. Tired of paying for gas. Your truck's got to take a lot of gas, don't it?
well, if we'd make our own, shit would be $1.
Yeah, it's been ridiculous.
I
They make
saw.
money on it.
Have you guys seen that they're selling renewable diesel?
No.
I saw that today at I want to say it was Chevron. They're labeling it as renewable diesel. And I think what it is that biodiesel shit.
Probably.
But that's still fucking $1 more than regular gas.
I don't use no ethanol shit. I can tell you that.
No.
Don't think that stuff's
And what
good.
is the world coming to? Electric, ethanol, biodiesel?
like Futurama shit.
Do they run diesels on French fry grease and shit?
Yeah, that's the biodiesel.
Yeah, that's the biodiesel. You could go to any place and fill up your shit with their throwaway oil.
Oh, there's a little more to it than that. You got to kind of,
You know what I call you guys? I call
No,
it
these
con-
ones you smell the French fries when the motherfuckers are driving. Fucking
Oh, we had onion.
So you mean it's like
rings.
Back to the Future? You just start jamming all kinds of shit in there, close the lid, and take
throw a
off.
fucking banana peel in the
peels.
fucking food processor, and yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, Back to the Future.
Back to the fucking Future was a real thing, guys, right?
Yeah, where he came back, he was like, "Yeah, I traded, and you just put you put garbage in there. He's put a banana peel. I think you put like a can in there.
It was a biopic. Did they call it a biopic? Is that what it's called?
Something like that. I don't know. It's been so long since I've seen that one.
Yeah, that's if you're ever driving down the road and all of a sudden like you smell freaking, French fries. Somebody's running that biodiesel around you.
Yeah.
You forgot the salt.
Actually,
Yeah, they'll make you so hungry when you're in traffic. You're just like, what the fuck, I'm starving.
What was that?
Yeah.
You start smelling all the French fries from all the fast food places because someone has a mixture of
Yeah,
everything.
that's
You're like,
McDonald's. That's Burger King. There goes fucking. Yeah, there goes
Oh,
A&W.
they're using curly fries.
Yeah.
That's a Dodge truck running on curly fries and banana peels.
All right, what's everybody's favorite fast food?
I hate fast food.
No, I'm not going in that territory. I'm hungry.
KFC.
I know. I'm like,
it.
no, can we not?
What's your
I
fast
could tell you, but you wouldn't even know.
I would tell you, you wouldn't know either.
Mine's not close to here. That's why A&W root beer.
ooh, that's good.
Cheese
A&W is
curd.
pretty good. Pretty
Fried,
good.
fried cheese curd.
Okay, A&W is good, but it has to be one of the drive-in A&Ws.
right.
Yeah, or the Sonic that we have. Same shit.
Oh, Sonic sucks, dude.
Dude, mine's so far away. Everything's so far away. Everything's 2 hours from me. Like the good shit.
Dude, the only fast food I'll eat is a freaking little hole in the wall taco shop out here.
Oh, but they have
one of
the
those-
best tacos.
Oh yeah.
Burger Box. My favorite. Burger Box, and it still has a 10-cent sign up in the Coachella Valley. Fucking 10 cents, 5 cents, fucking shakes and fucking but everything costs like $1 or something now. But it's still like a hole in the wall.
2-minute warning. Cheers to that.
Loading up.
It's almost a
I don't want
20.
this night to end, guys.
Yeah, we got to cut out at 4:20. So
Yeah, you gonna go
Yeah,
this
so
out.
smoke and get out.
So
You've been awful quiet there, Smiley.
That's why I'm so disappointed.
What you on a show this morning?
yeah, I was on the
Yeah, I was watching that.
yeah.
The doctor there, he sounds pretty smart.
That was cool.
Yeah, it was real
Oh
cool.
yeah, it was cool.
Did anybody
That's really
catch the
watching the rest of it.
lighting seminar after that one?
No, you know what I did catch the other day was a pretty good version of fuck off.
I got so I got
So-called
so
kick out. You got SoCal,
I feel honored when he does that. Actually,
right?
it means he likes you.
It means he likes you.
Really
I take it all as a compliment. I don't give a
He
shit.
likes
Life's
me.
too
He
short.
really
man.
I know, right?
Really
I
likes
ain't
me.
got time for.
That's good.
That's why I like to come on here and just goof around. I mean, I like to talk serious shit. Now that I'm going organic, I'll be driving Smiley crazy and Thunder Dan, since I know he's using the same stuff that I'm using now. I'm already going to be up in his DMs. Like, all right, dude. So let's talk some apples and oranges here, man. What do we got to do?
Happy 420, everyone.
Yeah, good morning.
Light it up.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, that's what I do to blind
Happy
cattle.
420s.
Poor kid.
Yeah, cheers.
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 Green 13.
Good morning.
What's up?
So
I
green.
thought I'd come and dive in at 420. What show were you on?
Hey,
Smiley?
13, what's up?
What's up, brother?
Leighton and Brian is on Future Cannabis Project. Leighton and Brian.
Okay. I'll check it out.
Yeah, it's a good one.
False First Organics or something is the title.
Yeah.
I called it the Smoke Bowl.
Were you charming and funny and intelligent?
Of course.
Always.
Cool.
You know, Smiley.
Of course.
Of course
I
he
mean,
was.
shit.
It was
He got
a
up there,
rhetorical question,
Forgot
right?
what I was gonna
fucking
say.
stole the show.
Yeah, of
It's
course.
like our Smiley does, man. He's so good. We love you,
Oh,
Smiley.
yeah.
That was good.
So it's supposed to be the end of the show, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, I just thought I'd run in and do a high bye, but yeah.
Supposed to be, but hell, Eagles
It's
not even
winning.
here, so
Eagles
Oh,
here because the
he's here.
music's playing.
he fell asleep
He's like, I'm
already.
here. What the hell?
Hey,
That's
how's
a
the
good
music
point
playing?
there, Green 13. Real good point there. Music wouldn't be playing if he wasn't in the background.
Yeah.
So is everybody good?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. How
Oh
are
yeah.
you? What's going on?
Very good. How you been? How's the
Great.
weather, more importantly? Because I know you love to beat it outside a lot.
I do. Yesterday was amazing. We walked without coats yesterday, but yeah, today's just But it's all, you know, like we've got this stupidness. It's every day we get closer to the summer. It's definitely going to happen. It happens every fucking year. So, but we planted tomatoes yesterday, and that's, you know, it's one of those planting things. It was really because of you lot. I came on in the morning, everyone was full of the joys of spring and talking about seeds and growing. And it's like, yeah, we need to, you know, put some shit in pots because it does make you, you know, it's like, it makes you feel good, doesn't it? It's like, come on, let's grow some shit.
Oh, yeah.
Number 13,
Feel alive.
during your process of getting the house ready to be sold, are you still growing during that process as well? Or
Yeah,
you
we
gonna
won't
take
present
that
the
down at
house
the
to
last minute?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. I was wondering, is that going to be one of those things where you can come through the house, but you can't see this portion at this moment?
Nah, you can't do that. When it's got to
Right.
be ready, it's like it's
gotta
like
be ready.
being naked, isn't it? It's like all the time you've got to be baking bread and no fucking mess.
Cookies.
Don't leave your shoes there. Don't touch that fucking wall. I just decorated it. That's what it's gonna be
Right.
like.
It's not your house
But-
anymore at that point.
That's
Yeah,
right. And as
basically.
someone said yesterday, they're selling in minutes. You know, it's like a week or 2 weeks.
Oh my goodness, really? Yeah, that's what I've been hearing, man. The market is just on fire.
But we're not. I mean, I'm preempting this by like a good portion of time. Like it's a year away, probably. So,
Oh, wow.
like there are some reasons. Like I'm in a good mortgage deal, so like with the world being in an unstable place, it's quite an interesting position to be. Anyway, it all gets very boring. But yeah,
Right.
it's playing out where it's like, I'm gonna decorate the house, I'm gonna do the garden, then we're gonna put it on the market, and I want top dollar because, yeah, it's the lifestyle
Yeah,
change.
how high are your gas prices there?
Well, we can't do it. I said this yesterday because we'd sell ours in liters, but a lot more than yours. But still, it's all ridiculous, right?
Yeah.
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 They're trying to catch us up, you know. They're trying.
What kind of percentage did it go up? 50%, 25%?
Oh yeah, it must have gone up 35% so
Ooh.
far, I'd say. It kind of depends where you go. You're talking about for the
Right.
car, right? But also we had all our energy bills, so our gas and electric, the government all had a ceiling. You couldn't charge more than X amount for a period of time. And that amount was still fucking huge, but a load of energy companies went out of business. And they're just resellers, so let's not feel sorry for them. They're all owned by Shell and fucking BP and stuff. They all went out of business. And now that cap, the energy cap, has just fallen off. So that has doubled. So our gas and electric has basically doubled. And that's, yeah, I don't really want to double that, thanks.
That's expensive.
So that's all happening right at the same time as this war. You know, this was happening before then, and it was all happening because of the turbulence And it's one of those things where it's just got to become one of your problems, like your sore tooth or something. You got to just let it, like be fucking careful and just let it move into the background, because we don't need another coronavirus thing, do we? Where it's just, we're going to have to, there are people who aren't going to be able to afford it. Let's be honest. There are people who aren't going to be able to afford it. It's fucking, how are they going to cope?
Exactly.
All right, fellas. I think I'm gonna head up on out of here. I'll get some sleep, but appreciate you having me
All
out.
right.
Good to see you.
Good to see you, JJ.
Take care.
Yeah, have a good night.
Coming on, buddy.
Good meeting you.
Yeah, I'm busting out too. Thanks, Eagle. It's always fun, man. Chicha and Green 13, good to see you. So you're jumping in, or I'll hop
Yeah,
out.
man. I totally knew this was what it was. I just wanted to
man.
steal some energy, man.
Right on, man. We appreciate that.
That girl behind me there is fucking one frosty bitch. That Jack Skellington, even seedy. I was just looking her over, man. You see that's her right there. I don't know how well you can see. Let me see. This may help.
Badass, dude.
Back there, you can see her over my shoulder there.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking, that's her right there.
Oh, yeah.
But man, some of them are gonna be some nice big fat seeds. For one, you can tell they're already swelling up nicely, and there's gonna be a good pinch even off that one plant. I would definitely call that pollination pretty good success just by looking at it. I would guarantee think 500 to 1,000 in that area. Just looking her over really good. I think, and again, it just happened chance, a good time in pollination, just letting it go in one-on-one, at the same time. Fucking, there will be no usable bud. You know what I mean? That fucking bitch is 100% seed. You know what I mean? It's just gonna be a matter of just shucking them seeds this round.
Why is that? Are you saying, Eagle?
Rolling.
Are you saying that's because they grew up together, the man and the boy and the girl? You just left them in there a while. Is that what you're saying?
Yep, they were thrown in at the same time.
Right.
No time really for extra bud production, I think.
Yeah,
Sitting there smiling.
Yeah, straight on to that.
My boy had nuts on him already, so I was thinking he'd flip real quick. Well, now it's like, he's just going through the normal cycle. So they're getting like a cola on the top and all the pollen sacs forming, like reforming and shit. So I should have timed him a little sooner, but it is what it is.
Will he catch up and get his job done?
Look at this.
Oh yeah, they'll get it done.
Yeah. Right.
Look at this.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Look at this. This is, I had a stack of pots in that tent because I've been tearing down, right?
Uh-oh.
That's male pollen on one of the fucking plants.
Holy
This is
shit.
the stack.
damn.
It's right next. Look at this. Look at this. This stack was right next to that plant. Look,
I feel dirty looking at it.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Clean up.
Look at that.
Oh my
I'm not even
God.
gonna say it, man. I want to so bad. But
That's all pollen right there.
That boy
And these
dropped
were
it.
4 high next to that male. This is all like this side right here. That male was right next to him. You know what I mean?
That's
And
crazy.
there's spots on this tent wall where it literally looks like somebody walked up and just went thunk with green paint. It's just fucking on the side of that tent. There's just fucking big old, I mean, there's pollen everywhere.
That's where you can top on the wall, man.
I got this
Like,
Colombian
like
right here too.
Holland
This is
When you hit the wall, they
pollinate the
call
whole
that
house
spider
and then just fucking leave. That's it. Michigan's pollinated. I am leaving downstate.
I'm right now. I am so thankful that this tent over here is like ready to be harvested. You know what I mean? If it took a little bit of pollen, it was late. But all the rest of the stuff is kind of hanging in beds or fucking flowering right now. Seed for purpose of seed, except they got seeded. But those plants over there, the 6-shooter, and there's another Columbium in there, are all the fucking same way. Same way. Fucking, you can tell they're full of bud or seed rather. You know what I mean? It's just swole calyx, swole calyx, swole calyx, swole calyx. There's no fucking meat there. It is just all seed that tent. So yeah, I just wanted to let you know that was. Yeah, well, even that, like I said, man, with her being as pollinated as she is and as full of seed, I'm really surprised at how much frost she's still throwing. I mean, she's actually still covered in frost. It's a shame that it's so seeded, you know what I mean? Because I haven't had ran her through yet myself, full throw, you know what I'm saying? I just got the one clone and fucking, I took clones of it, but that's the first round, you know what I mean? I haven't necessarily grown it out and smoked it myself, so this is my first
something
run
off
with
of it.
it,
Do you think you even
I
will
wish-
now, though?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
You'll
still
run it
want
out.
to see what it's like. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good strain. Why not have it?
Badass, dude. She's a badass.
Love that. That's just crazy.
It's
man.
frosty.
It dusted the
Super
hell
frosty.
out of us.
Yeah, I got her in flower right now too. She's like, I don't know, in the 30s or something. Week 5 or something like that. 4 or 5. Something around there. Big old spears.
I'm glad I threw when I did, because then I know that I'll be able to finish it. You know what I mean? Them seeds are definitely going to be able to.
They're gonna all be black.
With me.
Be like black chunks of coal when you get done with them. No tiger stripe, nothing. It's all black.
Yeah.
That's rad.
That'd be good.
Hell yeah.
Cool, man. We'll catch you guys in another one, man. Hopefully tomorrow or something.
Hey, Smiley.
Friday, right?
Hey, Smiley.
Hey, Smiley.
Really?
Love you, brother.
Tomorrow is AK Bean Brains will be here tomorrow night.
Right.
Oh,
Looking
nice.
forward to that.
Happy 311 day, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the AK bean brains, that's part of the vintage blueberry. It's part of that stuff that Tal gave me.
Well, that's his seeds.
Yeah.
Well, he's
Cool.
got a bunch of good clients. Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
This will be a good one. Yeah, I'm sure he'll have a lot of good stories for us. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be actually a good week. I've got a bunch of good loans lined up, at least through Wednesday of next week. But usually when I sharpen the pencil, the month builds up pretty quickly. So.
It's been pretty solid lately, dude. Like always, really.
Yeah, I liked seeing Dab Hunter yesterday or the day before. That's someone now that you've had on the show that's actually had my concentrates.
Yeah,
That's
I got another
awesome.
one for you too. Wednesday. Hint, hint, red pill. Can you tell?
Okay.
We could throw out another. You can throw a guess out if you want. Who would be another female extract artist, or somebody in the dab world, extract world that you'd like to see on the show?
One that you have scheduled, am I guessing, or one that I would like to see for a future episode?
Who is scheduled for Wednesday?
And also, who would you like to?
Gendo?
I know. Yep. You beat me to it. Damn it.
Is it?
Gendo.
Is it? Wicked.
Yeah.
Okay. One guess, one shoot, one guess.
Yeah.
He shoots, he
I
scores.
should have been more vague.
Yeah.
Should have been a
You
little
should
bit
have
more
just said
vague there, I
extract
guess.
artist. That's cool. She's a great character, and she's obviously also slightly kind of sort of been on, but not for her own spotlight.
Oh, was she with the 4 ladies or what?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
What's that?
She was on with the 4 with the hash
Yeah.
ladies.
The Hash
Yeah.
Queens, yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
excellent.
Cool.
Never a one-on-one though.
No,
I'm
that's
looking
right.
forward to hearing her story.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Oh, yeah?
interesting because obviously I follow her, but it was interesting because I remember she said that day, you know what? Really, I'm a flower girl. And it's like, she's like, I do love hash, but I'm a flower person, really. So it's like, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's cool.
might as well just roll with it. So tonight is AK Bean Brains. Tomorrow is D Zombie from chatting around, seeing him around the chats.
Yeah.
Astro Charlie is Sunday. And then Jen Doe is Wednesday. And I forgot to write down it's Tuesday. Somebody for Tuesday. That's who the next few shows will
Cool.
be.
Yeah, on it, man.
Content, man.
You
This
need
is
to wrap
awesome.
it up, guys. I gotta
Yeah.
do
I'm
some
gonna
deletion
slide out of
back
here.
there.
Oh, I'm sorry, Eagle.
Yep.
No, go ahead, Ty.
Yeah.
Oh no, I was just gonna try to find a good slot for. I'm gonna slide out because I know you wanted to wrap things up, so I'm gonna dip out. I didn't mean to cut you off, so I apologize. So
Oh,
thank
no
you,
worries.
Eagle.
Never a bad thing to pull out early. Okay, I've said
Man,
Well
where were
played.
you when I needed you, Red Pill?
I guess
Oh,
I
Red Pill, I
asked for
missed
HB
you.
just
I asked for
Teacher SoCal does. Teacher SoCal does.
She slipped
Did
right
she?
out the back door. Yeah.
That's probably
Oh my goodness. She
Did
pulled
she?
that way early.
Oh, damn. She don't want to hear your smuttiness. That's why.
Oh, she showed us how to pull out early. Fuck.
I already
Yeah.
All right, guys.
someone said something about a green
I
ring,
know.
but when inside a green ring, and I
All
was
right,
thinking
guys.
better than being inside a brown ring. Anyways, okay.
Love,
I should have just left it where
always.
it's at.
Red Pill Green 13 can
Peace,
of
everybody.
cedar. Ty,
I see y'all.
Eagle. Cheers, guys. Green finger.
Later, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Green
Take it
13.
modern.
Have a great day. Green fingers. Love you, brother. Eagle. Thank you, brother. Chat. Have a good night.
See, if you wait right till the end, you have to say less people's names. That's why Greenfingers does it. He can just go Eagle, Chat, Bosh.
You son of a bitch, you got me.
Yeah. It's like, oh,
That's
it's
funny. Good
13 people. I'll wait for a bit. Red Pill, Eagle, Greenfingers, Chat.
I just thought he was being greedy with the most meaningful goodbye.
Yeah.
Oh shit. I'm gonna cut out. Love you guys. Red Pill. Love you.
Yep. Welcome back.
Thank you for having this.
Cheers, Green
fucking
Fingers.
platform. I'm gonna see you guys later. Fucking high. Oh yeah, plant the seed, everybody.
Love you, brother. Take care. Well, Mr. Red Pill, before you get a chance to say goodbye, you have been missed. I don't know how many shows you've been watching or haven't been watching, but if you do watch night after night, the constant question, where is Red Pill? Red Pill. So you have been missed, my friend. Welcome back.
Well, man, you know, with the atmosphere and things that have been going on, and everything, just maybe I had them kind of vibes just a little bit, you know, early, or sensed something like that would have been coming. So I just needed a break, and I don't remember how many episodes it was, but I did hear Blind Cat say something like, you either need a hobby or a distraction. And, you know, like you said earlier with Chad, that this is our Zen place. And because I don't have a garden right now to be my Zen place, I kind of went in the distraction route. So I just needed as funny as it sounds, someone named Red Pill, I needed to unplug for a little bit. So
I think we all can relate to that. I think we all can relate, brother. But that's the beauty of it. You can come and you go, but just know you've been missed and you're always welcome back. So thanks for coming back.
no, thank you for having me, Eagle. You really do got, as far as I've witnessed and been a part of, the best live stream community chat that's here all the time, hangs out on the show and off the show too, with the DMs that I got, and I always get a group of people that I've met over the past year too. So thank you guys. I feel that I've been missed, and I'm grateful that I actually have, other people out there thinking about me. But that's as good as I can get with a impromptu farewell and gratitude. So
None of it was even needed. We're just happy you're back, brother. So have a good day, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. If not, then we'll see you soon, my friend. All right?
Yep. See everyone soon. Peace out.
Have a good day, bro. Love you. Take care, man. With that being said, let's get to the shout outs, man. Get a little bit of music here to roll out on. Man, might as well pick up right where I left off. Get these things squared away while I don't even know this one. New destination. Cottonmouth Kings. Seems kind of appropriate. I've never heard it though. Almost sounds like it's two songs playing. That's a tough one. Oh, where'd it go? Let me go back. One of the Cottonmouth Kings, but where'd it go? I'll take what I get at this point. Damn it. I think I'm just gonna shoot right off the favorites list. Fuck it. My favorites list should know me, right? Right. Sorry for the dead air, guys. For some reason it hasn't been like throwing me mixes anymore. Oh, here's a good one for you guys. I'm glad I fucking tuned into this one. Here, guys. All right, so this is a good too. Must be a bad recording, man. You can hardly hear it. Turn my shit down. You guys even hear that? Man, that stinks. It's a good tune, too. Alright. Can't hear that. Let's see if we can find something. Yeah. Do I need glasses? Yes. No, actually, I'm looking over. It's hard to explain. There's multiple screens. There's a camera in the way. Other bullshit. I'm trying to look under the camera at the lower screen there. Could you guys even hear the fucking LL? I don't know. Roll with it. Sub Cool Details, Ain't Mama Lost, 710 Scarecrow 420, Green Thumb Bum, and Christina MG 89, Unplugged 705, Medical, Mogala Credit, Rick T, the Rebel, the 9207, Fabian Selena, Safe's not here, Tom Smooth, Greg Walker, Mendo Dope, T-Dog, Dung Beetle, Red Eye Jedi, Gross, Mother Nature, Justin Conway, Duckweed, Run Boy, 7426, Smug, Justin Conway, Good Earth, Strongman, Okie, Stain Man, Okie Grower 74, Corey Trevor, Michael Wall, Small Vision 420, Who's Your Cat Daddy, Taco, Don Slug, Rick S, Into Bushes 827, Jade Simmons, Kevin Hahn, World's Last Hope, Pats Fan 420, Biomentor, Dirt Road Dude, Ken Shiva, Jose Ramirez, Red Eye Rustler, Goblin Out, Dr. Buzz Lightyear, Astone, Seb 10 Canuck, Kenny Queen Genetics, Sabby Tanaze, Foodlord, Dirtman Dan, Keith of Black Sales, Mr. Bell Sills, Primo Gardens, Rasta Bob, Rasta Jess, Soul Root, Small Tubes, Tyler, Frosty Buds, North Michigan, Micro, Ouija Buds Up, T. Roy, Big Jar Gross, JC, Modern Genetics, OCal, Weed Nerd, John, Last PPJ 15, Green County Grower, CJ Apple, Perfectly Imperfected, Dollar Tree Grower, T1 Productions, Thank Grower, DOA Grow Mess, Miss Nudie Grows, I Grew Gruesome, Johnny Candy Nutrient Shootouts, Nutty Nicky, Zoe and Slammer, NNY, Pixel Monkey, St. Bernard's Observation Booth, Clover 420, High Spy, Aldridge 25, Miss Madam T. Stu Moo, Mo Growy, The Can of Crate, Loki Grows, Sus, This Guy Burton 79, 79, Polis Hammer, Midwest Outlaws 31, Voodoo Ultras, Fresno Words, Cali Connection, Wolverine Grow, Big Jar Grows, Jimmy 1 for Life, Laid Way Back Farmer, D-Block, MMP, Nation's Creative Students, Amberlana, Psychedelic Warlock, Artist LD, Search Sicky Rob, Big Day 420, Brent Wendell, Big Ed 1961, Matty Wani, G3, The Green Click, JK, Triple G, Mr. Sprinkler, Brittany and Tyler Teasley, Hope Farms, Lisa G, John, P2 Crazy for you, BGW, G420, Dr. Budswell, Purple Thumb OG, Anthro, Centimania, Anthro, Just Face 420, Beast Coast Roll 420, Sir, Trey Balone, Keep It Real, Haggerton 420, Sub Zeppelin, Audit Everywhere, BTWD, Rose, Bingus, Green Buffin Man, now Spoiker, Self Life, School of Crop, Cause I Love It, Green Mountain Grower, Out Southwest Okie, Real 100, 212, Andy Man, Rand Family Farms, Page Farms, Me All Flower, Ryan Henderson, Green 13, New Sabot Wens, Kingdom Microponda, Alexander, Michigan Native, Mary Jane, Med Garden Dreamer, 77 WD, Bad Bunny Nutrients, Green, Mr. Green Pots, Mr. Green Nugs from 619 to 664, Spaniard, Kruger, Jones to Grow, Pop G Grows, Raz Amy, Joe Grows, Cass, Grow from Your Heart Podcast, Liz Luna, Green Men Flock, Jerry Mike, Miranda, Stony Creek, Lost Art, Missing No One, LG 420, Giant Mike, Prometheus, Oil, Jason Ice, P. Win, David Colby, Mason, 662, Scruggy Mix, Scruggerton, the 4th of Goddess Grows, Kaylee Burrows, Chad Brad, Family Farms, Paulie P, Kevin Jodry, Mike Honcho, Jay Huggins, UDA, Green Tree Hunter, Kush Cloud, Joshua Seasland, Organic Home Buns, Warren Niss, and Cam Wood, Maine Mystic, Show Love Always, Kelly Stone, Texas OG, Chuck Norris, Sarge S, Claire Fresno, Happy Guy, Dan the Indoor Man, Gromies Homies, Hamilton Smoke, Hamilton Grown, Clip Smoke, Keystone Cannon Flight PA, Big High 710, Eugene Greenleaf, Ace Drew Hustle, Fred Darn Carlos, North Arizona Beer Grow 420, Nozello, Jesse White, Gosh Dang Yeti, Introvert Genetics, So J, Vixen Robin, Killer 8, Mo, James Buttercream, C-Dub from NorCal, The Pharmacy Seedbag, Deadhead, Smokey 616, Curtis Mayhem, Matt Myron, Morte, Rick Heyman, Stephanie Doran, 10 Seed Tab, Carius, Kate Mike Rubles, The Drew Beer 420, Maxi 751, Lawrence Gonzalez, Slow to Get Up, Stu Moo, Papaco 719, Big Wish Shake, Baby Old Smoke, PW, Scene Grown Buds, Lord Wash, Miss Weed Blunt, Old School Grower, Chad Westport, Anto Grown, Flora Nugs, My Little Piece of Heaven, Pugent Sound Seeds, Collide Grove, Richard T, Crispy, Wannabe, Mr. Soap Boot Spectrum, Gone God, Lori Hanson, Real 2,000 Years of Tradition, Mr. D. Connolly, Pimp J. McBrody Face, Showed Me Sasquatch, Fuck Google and you, I'm Going Whale, Canadian Restore, Poor Dirt Pile, Carl Wright, Zephyr, Humble Farms, Tannery Farm, Seldom Seen, Oak Park Gardens, Hale 9782, Skunk Packs, Martial Artists, Microslave Hefner, Danny McDizzle, Medically Fit, KGB, Robert Mr. Greenfingers, Motherfucking Thomas, Rancho Coast Plenty, Monkey Balls, Andrew Champlin, Bobby Lynn, Meads, Trench, Mr. Trench Digger, that is, Mr. Mac, Tonya Like Baloney, Bill S, Mr. Weed Peace, Tater Delicious, Minty Country Roots, You're on Fire Genetics, Earth Creeper, Big Ray 420, Teeny 101, Buds and Hazard, Ritz Club 14, B2B Man Farm 616, Noll Up North, Max Groom Ruby, Timothy McTim. It's Neo, Justin Beans, Chronic 88, Fat Belly, Real, Jennifer Steele, Kinbus 03, Turk Farmer, Shannon, Stevens, Carlitos, Latino, Skater Country, Miss Speed, Wolf Dean, Firesaw, Wally Wookie, The Goddess Grows, Rasta Bob, White Feather Grows, Tone Grows, Dank, K-Man Grows, BX Gun 81, Smith Duke, New Grows, Sean McCann, J Monks, Think Agenda, Walla Walla, Cannon Roll, Fall Dog, Huron, Kansas Scouts, Alyssa's Paris Rock fame, Justice Mick, 420 Bin, Fresh Grove, Thriving Herbs, High Boy, Your Mailman Grows, We Be Growing, Australian Grown, Love for the Man, Argo, American, Smart Poker, Unfrozen Caveman, Hawaii's Highest, Sun, Surf Crab, Micro Goon, Jeff Lowenfields, Mobius Grows, Dane Brownies, Dan D, Elliot Harkins, Mystic Flavor, The Foraging Gardener, Overwater, Overkill, Seattle Sea, Shadow Warrior, Valley Green 514, Amelia Jensen, Oz Indica, Dr. MJ Coco, Raptor, Brandon Ross, Matthew Gates, D's Bags, Rolling Star, Shotgun Willie, Dank Yoda, Jane Simmons, Turbo Glows, Galactimus, Cool DJ Conley, Aaron the Grower, late 1978, Michigan Grown Blood, Joe Boy, Roy Boy, Delta 9, J McDaniels, Clackamus 420, Sinky Colas, Dylan Steinfort, PFC Farms, Husky Garden, Sun Grown, 707, J.A. Road, State 420, Cascadian Grove, Cetos McGee, War Plants 8, Weedworks, Captain Scroggs, Skunky Buns, Hodge Warrior, Jackie Young, Terry Lee Live, McGasser Tempe, Annie N. D. Urge, Green Jr., Leon from All Purpose Plus, Green Goose, 11 Smiles 11, Bindu Buds, Michael Rasa, Plenty. 311 Mix Up, Kinder Grows, Evergreen Hayes, G Friends Tree, MMJ Mad Ass, Save Out, Dragonfly B, Justice Smith, Travis Wallace, Lucky Mike, Seattle Chronic Seeds, King Chronic, Titan from Blessed Coast Seeds, Django Gas, Vassal for Life, John Smith, Tommy Trico, Smoke King Grass, Hop Little, Slow Roll, Spiky Pilot, Oscar Green Jr., Matt Sibler, Into 11, Stephanie B, Shark Boy 989, Von Brown, Sovereign Garner, Stoner Nation 420, Joe White Bugs 1. 313 Grower, Painted Lady, Frank Booth, Jay Myers, the Mid, the Chat, Mr. Manny D, Backseat, Dr. DGC, Josh Shutter 911, Dutch Grows 420, Scallywag 420, Skill Bull 1, Med Grow 1, Empire Breeding Grove, Fergoli, Lost Leaf, Liam Mass, Danny Danko, Big Beaver 7, Ollie Noble, CK Town, Trinidad, Looney Jester, Smoking with Small Town, Tim S, Mr. Lazy, Rafter Grows, Rob, Automation is Freedom, Robert Hazelton, Door, Michigan, Quilbert. One last time. Double Tap Farms, Mr. Green Thumb, 420, 808, Rooting Prospects, Ken Bus Driver, Hayden, Life, it's Kenny 710, Operation Grow, T-Ben, TM 42696, Root Nut 619, Dr. Scrambles, BB Moonrush, GHF, Double J, Bio, Greens, Stuff Grower 56, Hanky Safety 420, OGKP, Ganja Nana, Your Mama, Georgia Joy, Roy Ride, Rita Speed Growing, Nature's Best Nugs, Killer Bee Grows, Ganja Wizard, Husky Gardens, Nut, Tree 420, Dr. Ooh, Soul 4 Life, Bully 4 Life, The Jeff Pro 4, 2069, Beaver 698, Dr. Franklin Booty, Goddamn, I make Ted's Test, The Riffin' Fat Boy, Jack Greenstock 420, 420, Boom Farms, Charlie Farms 420, Aldridge 25, Smiley's Garden, JT's, Miss D's Nugs, We Miss You, Grow, Smoky Grow Fades Here, Grow Koski, Twisted Roots, Faded Farm 420, Jeff Dorowski, Genetic Memory Farms, Evolve 420, Cameron, Mr. Bagsy, Joe Carter, Mystic March, Mystic Flavor, Mystic March, Mystic Grower, Ginger Snaps, DTE, Rose, Rick Wolf, DLP 2372, Ned Denver, Mike Denver, Sergeant Pepper 420, Canada Trooper, Blind Cat 420, Light Up Again, Tim, UKSIF 420, Buddha Boy, Devonshire, Medical, MJ, Buttsville, USA, Resurrection Prophet, Chris Martinez, Dink Man 420, Dink Man, Dan, Red Set Farms, Good Life, Joni Bell, Cheats Weed, Most Hated Grower, The Major Journal 420, Army, The American One, W. Digger 714, Shirate's Kenny Olsen, Axe, Mountain Skies Ready, Hit That, Outfire, Chris Mertz, Ian, Save Robbie, Sergeant, Live, Hepa Cam, Finger Blades, Finest, Ridge Patch, Dozer, Moods, Other BT, Grow, Truth Medical, Jared Bear, Plus One, Mushroom, Secret City, Pioneers, My Little Tent, 2042, Spacewalker, Christian, 3 month, T. Barrington, Heart and Soul, Homegrown, Mike B, T. Dwayne, East Coast Will, Heidi Day, Galactic Gardens, John Smith, Elliptis, My Natural Farms, Pacific Northwest Seeds, Ross, Kaya, Paul, Lemon, Hoko, Trench, Rita, It's Juicy Life, 420, Grant Manuel, Mayor Bound, Sammy Scissors, 9 Inch Colas, Chris Moon, DK Trades, Vision Creator, Guru, Decine Brew, Cannon Nation, JJ Wires, Root City, Sin, Hawaii Sustainable, Midnight Roots, Dead, Cynics, Knuckles, Michael P, Polly B Quick, B Nimble, But E Kilowatts, Michael D, 4889 Disbanded Brothers, Marcelio Mac, Grace Medicine, RX, Keith and Chief, Hydro Daily, Concerned American Cannabis, 411, Freedom of Speech, Dr. Joinsworth, D, Streets, Ganja, Sudoku, 710 is Oil Upside Down, Jesse Stevenson, Victoria, Verdooch, Canada Babe, Sacred Gardens, Gus Grow, Slick Rick, 8 Dog Pounds, Dave in St. Louis, Move Watts, Castaigne, Yeti, Ed Bryn, MN Grown, Uncle Elmer, Off Grid Terps, Christopher, Big Force 54, Lost Predator, Matthew SoCal, Sioux, Illinois, Manbraid, Shrink Proof Genetics, Dark Horse Genetics, Stoner Dude, Joel and Jen from Northstar Genetics, Carrie Ann, Mr. Moon, Cry, PTA, B13, Leo, Brood Beyond Perfection, XX, Elite, GPXX, Uncle Stoner, Crispy Tree Kitchen, Growers Paradise, LAD, Grown, Iceni, Decoy Bacon, Mrs. Scotto, Fresh Baked One, J. Allen, Big Bob Groves, Jolly Canna, Australian Golds, Yucca 420 Gardens, Daniel Phillips, Mr. Noel Man, Selling, Sally, Silly, Seashells, Richard Forbes, David Pimenta, B4, B-Funk, Nigga T, John Reach, What About Bob, Prince Patty, Daniel Bergman, Green Puffin Man, B. Dungley, James Chung, Sarge Rose 818, John Wayne, Carolina Root, Sister Golden Hair, Deanna L. Dankarino, KNF Gardens, Blank 1032's one, Only Fee, Farmer Jones, Crypto Dope, Richard Lamb, HIP Grower, Matt Javine, Dan Marino, Maine, Chronic Wonder, Sunrise Grows, Top Floor Genetics, Mo Vision 420, Can2 Canvas, Jesse Fisher, My Dog Nelly, Rooster Farms, Alex Hardy, Gear, Medi Cropper, Daniel Grows Photos, Mitten Grown Meds, Sunrise Grows, Lexi, Brittany, and Koo, My Baby Girls, No Limit 916, Crumpet Toad, Alchemix, Canna Mix, Soilborn and Dixon, Rod Show, Alex D, Dirty Ore, Catfish, High Power, Thunder Dan, Propagation Stations, John McDaniels, Son, Lisa Marie, Sarge Grows 818, Blaze Hilly, Fried Piper, Perpetual, Eagle Pride War, Sales Flash Forward, You Frank, The Dank Duchess, Keno, Kelly Maxwell, Frank Captain 420, Frank Usada, Stink Fats, What About Bob, Il Jester 420, Pop Shrooms, John Gorski, Jen Doe, Dungeon Gangster, THC4 PTSDT, Barrington Honcho, Grown, Swamp Camp, Polero, Canabinka, Best of Bika, Zen Doe. One more time, Mr. Manny D, Can Ferrari, A4, 20 AB Normal. Frank Guerrero, Bear Feed, J. Brent, CK, Brown Guy 420, Pachyderm 420, Burning Tree, Maine, EA, Grayson, Grown 207, Hydro Daily, Hempwood, GG was here, Jamie, Ream, Supreme Grape, Sony Rocker, Rockefeller, Caveman, Cannabis, Wob Wobbly, Sean Bin, Rescue, Rotary, Roadside LLC, Notorious Snugs, Magma Seeds, Father and Son Trimming Tutorial, Dub T. Dehane, Jose Martin Perez, Doggo the Hut, 420, Moonbuck, Chico Man, GR 420, Community Video, Detroit, River Rat, Lewis Garcia, Michael P, AJ Everyday, Captain Daughter, Chet Bob 13, Maine 420, Med Grower, Cookies, Coop, Jake Kendricks, In for the Grill, Backwoods, All Good, Sally Mansell, Adam Skankin, Chanel Simpson, One Smoke Away, Ganja Rhodes, Kazoo, Aaron Burning Shrooms, Mr. Lincoln Sinking, Angel Studios MG, the 420 Grow Tech, Paul T.L., John Fleming, Dankovich, Fibro Flower, Pauly P, Selden Team, Lenny, Organic Sunman, Chiba Sunny, Jet Pollock, Richard Ricardo, Sosa, Dan Jade, Earth Friendly Farming, Candy Forest Farmer, Fuck All That Be, The Misfit Grower, Jason Line 512, Snake Eyes, Northern 4466, Jason Graceland, Sona Baker, MD, Sony Creek, Rust Sonic, French Dweller, Tarzan, Superman, Old Man, Hermit Ass, Freebird, Mo Grower, Matty Gar, Simple Man, Survivor One Time, Tim Blake, Gulf Coast, Chronic, C-Fat, Caballero, Polero, Harley, Grower, man, I gotta remember hit you up, brother, Jen God, Steve Collins, Todd Kendricks, Property Maintenance, Sharpie, The Island, Hayes, Scoop, Steve Speaks, JR, Ream, Property Maintenance, Randy K, If I Missed It, Steve Collins, CCDR, Claire Killian, Wardrobe Fighting, Randy, Grande, Pip 1000, Ace Boop 2230. 3223, there we go. Wake Up, Captain Free to Be, Puffer Smiles, 15 Digit, Michigan Gotcha Moves, Hash, Fresh G, Super Bob. Weekend at Bernie's, 8 Groski, 808, K-Bag, Justice Station, Strong Style, Organic, Zippy, Imatic, Honesty, K-Hell, Me All Flower, Brent Blue, Ty Kendricks, Newton, Kate and T, Chris D, True Serum, 4 times Food, Natty Dread, Barbara Matthews, Ancient Soul, Grown, Kevin Jiu-Jitsu, Kenna Health and Happiness, Berserk 215, Collab, Low Cut, Abbott, Trenley, Mo Manic, Ned, Rez, Benty, Helen, Hooge, Janus, James T, Atomic Spoon, Miss Jill, Big Daddy, LT Gardens, High Flowery 420, Lobster Brush Bro, Mother Tree Maine, Red Pill, welcome back, your boy, Road Boy, Aesthetics, Gibbons, Ruhan, Rick W, Comfortably Numb, One Smoke Away, The 840 Show, Richard Lamb, The Cannabis Pursuit, K Rolling, Worthy Buzz, Logan Man 81, Oil and Power Podcast, Oil Entourage Effect, Warren Dixon, Pink Lady Luck, El Mondo 420, Surrounded by Keith, Ferrari Farms, Prince Dweller, Single Fathers, Happiness Without Guilt, Mike Steve, I got both sides of that, 562 Ganja, James Chrysler, Green Ghost, Zen Zolo, B. Benson, Astro Charlie will be here Sunday, Sativa Smurf 4 GTC, hey Bush Doctor, Dirty Hole Gardens, TK, James C. Weaver, Grow Owns, Corey Gagdon, Green Hill Farms, Hillbilly Erms, Tasty Worm, Turbs, Skunky Brewster, YBF, Larry OG, Abolish Farms, Spartan Grown, Johnny Green Thumb, 710, Michigan Wildflower, Seldom Seen, Gambler, Title Collar, DP 710, Caribou TV, Virginia Herbs, Red Preboom, Equilibrium Genetics, Trophy Truck, Skyway, Kevin O'Donnell, School of Crop Stupid Trucker, eBay Bud Tender, The Glass Girl 420, Tag Nugs, Matt Javine, Greg 77, Ted Nugs, Skunk 8, Glasswork, Beast Mode 347, Mike Atomic Skier, JMA 182, Justin Gucci, Webcam Dan, Stony, Baby Fat, J Cuda, Pip 1000, Dan, Stony, Sunshine Farm, Daydreams, Brad Star, Mountain Reed, Scotty Nowhere, Justice Mick, Not Sure, Red Bear Farms, Two Dog Seeds, Butt Plug, Bungaloo. There's one missing somewhere. Where is Claudie Goslin and them guys? Hold on. You're fucking missing a sheet. I got you. I wasn't going up like that. I wasn't going out like that. Luck E, Claudie Goslin, Mount T, World, Green Gorilla, CT Gardens, Benny Ben, Up and Able, Mr. Marder, with Coach Chirp, Bob Sentimental, Green Goddess, Alberta, Cannabis Grower, Earth Creeper, Dawn Hazelhurst, Matt Ness, John Galt, Coonward, Robert Rittenhouse, Pedro and Dizzy, Joey Burger, Mr. Bill, Mikey from Maui Gold Genetics, Michigan Gangster, Dragonfly, Earth Medicine, Thunder Dan, San Luis, Sungrown, Super Bob, Dutch Growth 420, Tough Impact, Mr. Tree, Green Gypsy, Das 247, Dirty Rotten, Imbecile 69, Seti Games, Gingerbud, Sabernet, Papa Ghost, Paco Smart Bone, B. Ridley, Jet Bell, F, Tough Impact, Crazy People Doing Stuff, Y, Weight Pie, Multiple Division, Patty O, Bears Growing It, Home Invaders Get No Pity, Blue Kiss Gardens, Crack Baby CWC, Short It for Life, Token Party, Supernatural, Brittany Nicole, Sacred Gardens, Rasupa, Joey One Love, No BS, Penny Pebble Rippers, Frank Rowdy, 420 Shake Chef, Jay Reese, Dog Dave Gardens, Clarine, 50, Big Force 54, 420 Green Goddess, Luke Cell, Hurley Baker, Christ, Trichome Jungles, Diggity Dank, L the Beastly, Laura Camp, Swimmer 22, The Grow Boss, Jim Plummer, No MB Closet, Med Grower, Blind Cat 4, or Blinded by the Light, Weed Fair Inner, Grown No, Miss Vicious, Doc Callis, Mr. Toad, Uncle Rick, Mr. 12 and 12, Cassie Pirate Fairy, Mark, Leafy Hill, Panda Cat PK, Urban Remo, Red Dragon Brothers, Las Vegas, Journey of a Grower, Dab Hunter, and last but not least, Weedus 207. That being said, hopefully you know the deal. If this is the end of your day, your journey, please get some rest. If this is the beginning of your day, your journey, please take time for a little bit of self-love, meditation, and put a little bit of medication. Puffing that shit. After that, go out and please have an amazingly prosperous day. Kick off your weekend as best as possible. Along the lines of that day, please do something nice for somebody. Random acts of kindness do save lives. If you don't believe me, just try it. With that being said, I will see you tonight with AK Bean Brains. 11:30 Eastern Standard Time, 8:30 Pacific. Love you guys. I am out of here. As soon as I can get this end button. Man, it's lagging. Man. Mouse needs just need batteries. Damn, there we go.